Wait, I'm trying to see the audio. Wait. You guys thought it was over. You guys thought it was over, didn't you? Yeah, I know you did. I know you did. You all thought it was done. Oh, no more fate, no more fate. Oh no, oh no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, no more fate. No. You're not gonna leave us before it's over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm back. I'm back. Wait, I'm trying to see if the... Is it too quiet? Wait. I mean, it sounds fine to me. Sorry if there's like white noise in the background. You know, I'm working with doo-doo equipment. But I'm back. Oh yeah. Who's ready? Who's ready for fate? People die when they're freaking killed, baby. And I'm ready. I'm ready to freaking play. Now, last episode, I don't exactly remember what went on, but yeah, just get on with it. Okay. Yeah. Great. What? Yeah. Not. How do I play this freaking game? Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's not over. Hold up. Let me crack. Jeez. Let me crack open a nice cold Baja Blast. Mmm. Mmm. Everybody left the chat. That's crazy. Guys, are you not excited? We're playing Fate. Let's do it. I'm ready for Fate. Y'all ready for this? A red hill covered in corpses and a gray sky. The heavy clouds drifting away announce the end of the battle. I know this scene. This is a scene I've seen many times already. Y'all can hear me, right? I know this scene. Yeah. This is one of the battles Saber experienced. There's so much crap on my desk. Like, what? It's because I was playing Fate Extra and I never finished. Holy crap. And I have, like, my reviews. I have, like, a Bochi the Rock review on here. I have a Dan review. Oh my gosh. Guys, I have so much stuff planned. I have so many things planned for this upcoming, like, season of my anime. This has been the year of anime, I feel like. I have not reviewed anything that hasn't been anime. This has definitely been the year of anime. And I have more stuff planned to cap off this year called Anime Week, which I'll get into later, but let's continue. These are the remains of a battleground so familiar to her, as she's always victorious. After this, she will return to her castle. The people will celebrate her victory, and they will prepare for the next battle. This is her everyday life. This is but one of the 12 great battles she has gone through. That is why she does not bear any memories of the victory, but merely accepts it calmly. I think about such random things. That is not a dream. Just a cold truth that cannot be changed. From the moment she drew the sword from the stone, she was not human. After becoming a feudal lord like her father, she became a king with many knights. She was called King Arthur, or Artoria, and the girl who had tried to become a knight had her life turned around. No, it is more correct to say that it ended. At that instant, the girl with childlike features disappeared, and the only existence permitted was that of the King of Knights. She acted as the son of the king. Because dang. Sorry, my water bottle. That is because the one to govern many territories and control the knights had to be male. The only ones who knew that the king was a girl were her father and the Magus. She literally covered herself in steel and sealed that truth for all of her life. Why didn't I realize what that meant? Someone placed before everyone managed to keep her identity secret. I don't know what suffering she went through, as I'm only watching from the distance. Time passes. These must be her memories of the 10 years she spent as king. There's only one thing in common to all of them. Even on the throne, even in the hallway, even on the battlefield, no one talked to her. Dang! Saber, my girl. Even the loud round table filled with the knights' tales of bravado falls silent when the king steps in. She's just like me for real. So that's what it means. She was only idolized. Many knights looked down on Artoria, who looked like a small kid, and they did not approve of swearing their sword to her. But because she drew out the sword that they could not, they had to obey her, at least in form. They just accepted the disgrace, believing that it would pass. Even if she drew the sword, she's just a child. Even with Merlin's help, she will fail soon enough. What happens? When that happens, they need to only take the holy sword away from her and reselect the king. That's what most of the knights thought. But the results were different. The knight that just entered adulthood was a king without flaw. She brought peace to the fighting lords and immediately fought off the invading enemies. Of course, it wasn't because of the power of the holy sword. The holy sword only protects the king. It is the king's power that protects the country. And in that way, she suppressed the knights with results. The protection of the holy sword works only against enemy swords. It does not help rule over people's hearts. She worked hard to be an ideal king. And so, the knights had to follow their king. They suppressed their dissatisfaction with the young king as they saw he was perfect. She tried to be an ideal king. Being an ideal king was the condition of their support. There was no room for the human Artoria. The girl determined to be king. A great knight who pulled out the holy sword, who did not age from that moment on, and one who won 12 great battles. The more perfect she was, the more people kept away from her. The longer she stayed that way, the more isolated she became. That was her true identity. But she still did well. No, she did too well. She defeated her enemies efficiently and minimized the victims in battle. No matter what kind of war it was, a battle will have victims. So she believed she should make sacrifices before the war to prepare the army and to defeat the enemy efficiently. She would exhaust one village to prepare the army, defeat the invaders before they could damage the island, or the land, and save 10 villages. That was the solution she came up with as the king, and in truth, it was the best policy. But the knights must have been unhappy. For them, only the invaders should die. It was only proper to win without allowing any victims. There's no need to sacrifice one's own territory before a battle. We will win, so there will not be any victims. There will not be any victims, so the king's actions are fruitless. That's what they thought. Of course, that was just a fantasy. Once the battle began, the knights did not think about the small villages. It was only natural for them to trample over them, as the small villages are not what they seek to protect. The knights say it was only natural to be destroyed by the invaders, but it is a great sin to destroy them with our own hands. Of course, she knew that, but a king cannot allow her personal feelings to affect her decisions. She kills her emotions to make a decision, and the knights suppress their personal feelings to obey. And after many sacrifices and continuing victories, the country became stable. The price of that was a revolt against the king. King Arthur does not understand human feelings. One knight said so and left the castle. It's a ridiculous story. Nobody wanted her to be human. but they revolted against her because she didn't have a human's feelings. The age of chaos continues. The knights, who had been dissatisfied with the king for some time, became more dissatisfied after that one knight left. They pushed all problems onto her and cornered her. Ruin was in sight. Death if she could not solve all problems. Even if she did solve them, the result would be the same. But such trivial things are of no concern to a king. Her mind will not change even if she's abandoned, feared, or betrayed. Is this just a story? Technically, yes. It's a... Are you asking about, like, the game? Because it's a visual novel. So yeah, it's basically a book. But this is like a story within the story. Probably because she had her mind made up long before. She abandoned her emotions from the moment she decided to pull out the sword. The game? You want you want to fight people? Hey, give it a sec. Give it a sec. They're giving backstory. You just want to see blood. Yes. Oh shoot, what did I press? I pressed the button. Is it this one? Oh. Can you hear the game? Okay, I can't hear the game. What the heck? What is happening? I clicked the button, and now my thing is broken. Backstory mid. War W. Why do you want people to fight so badly? That's so random to me. I literally... Okay, what the heck is happening? What the heck? Okay, my game is glitched. Wait, let me save the game. I literally cannot hear a thing. Cause yes. What? Okay. I'm gonna reopen this game. War, you shouldn't be like a... Oh. The whole point is like the war wasn't like fun. Like war isn't... Game wants war too. Oh, it wants war. I can't hear a thing. What is happening? Oh shoot. I dropped my water bottle. Hold up. Okay. No, like actually. Okay, cool. I can't hear it, but I guess it's still playing. Bro, why did I get an ad on my own live stream? Okay, anyway. A scene from a few years before. The knights from all over the country gathered to try to pull out the sword in the stone, but nobody could pull it out, and the knights were desperate to choose the most superior king by competing jousting skills. The knights went to the arena and forgot about the sword. My whole immersion is gone because my audio is gone. I'm kind of sad. I have an idea. I'm not gonna like it. Wait, I have an idea. Let me cook. This probably makes no sense to you guys, because, like, okay, here we go. I brought in more headphones, because apparently my headphones... You want war. I've never met somebody who wanted to fight this badly. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. What is happening? Okay, cool. Why is it so loud? Is it normal? Is it normal? Okay, cool. If you got ear raped... Sorry. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. That's really funny. Listen. Hey, now you don't want war. Now look at you. You don't want war anymore. Everybody's joining after the sound difficulties. Yeah. You still want war. Okay. Golly. The roars of the knights are far away and there's no one around the stone. What did the girl think before that? Before she realized that an unknown magus was standing behind her.
それを手に取る前にきちんと考えた方がいい。
He says he's not trying to frighten her, but that she should stop.
それを手にしたが最後、君も人間ではなくなるよ。
Oh, what did I do? Why is my... I'm having a rough time, y'all. I'm having a rough time. He also said that she would be resented by all humanity and die a miserable death. She could not have been without fear, because the magus showed her the end she would face if she took the sword. That just made the girl more determined. She nodded firmly, even when she was shown her future. The magus asks her if she's really fine with that.
多くの人が笑っていました。それはきっと間違いではないと思います。
Cook. This, make love, not war. You see that? Make love, not war. She takes the sword. The magus turns his back.
奇跡には代償が必要だ。君はその一番大切なものを引き換えにするだろう。
And leaves the prophetic words. Make war. Oh my. That's right. The girl only wanted to protect everyone, but to do so, she had to throw away the emotion of wanting to protect people. Because one cannot protect the country as king if one has human emotions. This is you. You don't have human emotions. You just want blood. She accepted it and pulled out the sword. She accepted it and swore to live as a king, so her heart would not change even if she was abandoned, feared, or betrayed. She threw away her heart. The young girl decided to protect in exchange for it. Who would ever know of such a sublime oath? She decided to fight. Why are only 4 people watching? I'm like a really big streamer, so like... yeah, that's why. I'm like a pretty popular streamer. I think people left after you said that. Whoopsie. 4 is your average? And you only have 100 subs? They were like, oh, we got caught. No, I'm like... I never stream on this channel. But yeah, I only have like... You got an ad mid-stream? Hey, you have 100 subs, right? You'll get there. You'll get those ads. You want those ads. That's money. That's money. That's money for me. And the end was this. The Battle of Camlan. One knight surpassed the throne while King Arthur was on a campaign. Her country split into 2, and a war began. You see that? A war began. In the legend, it is said that knights and chivalry were utterly destroyed. She slashed away. Ads don't monetize you until you have 500? You need 500 to make... Why'd they lower it? I had to get 1,000. No, alright. Yeah. That's not fair. That button looked delicious. Oh, that like button? Maybe I should probably tell people that I'm streaming. They didn't lower it, they just made so ad revenue's at 500. That's dumb. I had to work. Y'all knew New YouTubers, man, I can't stand y'all. These new YouTubers. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You'll get there. You had to work double? I did. I had to get like so many watch hours. And after getting monetized and really popular for like a couple months, it kind of just slowed down. Now I get to stream and make a few pennies off it. The knights who sided with her died and her body was crippled. There was nobody around her. That's normal. Nothing's changed. The only thing in her heart is her pride as a king. She knew of this end, but she still ran through her life because she believed something came out of it. She has no regrets. If there's one regret, it is that the country is in ruin. She raises her eyes. She might be able to see the distant castle from this hill, but all that's there is the remains of the battle, a deep forest, and a lake she must return to. Yes, the hill she ran through is now a wall she cannot climb over. The strength escapes her shoulders, and for the first time, the girl lets go of the holy sword by her own will. You don't regret joining the stream? Thank you, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. And that is the end. It's only natural for the dream to end here, because that is the end of her memories. So this is one end that cannot be changed. She worked so hard, she was resented, and she was betrayed. No one ever realized that she loved the people more than the country, and she was always the merciless king. She was never rewarded or understood. On the Red Hill of Swords, a solitary girl who is always betrayed is about to face death. So is all the talking over? Like the in-game dialogue? They're gonna start talking soon. I just do all the... whatever this is, the narration. I wake up to the sound of the rain. See? I hold my shaking head and... no more talking. Yeah, you'll see. I hold my shaking head and get my body up. It's not 6 yet. The sound of rain from outside isn't that loud. I rattle my teeth at the sudden headache, but it only lasts for a moment. I'm just gonna let you know right now, before you get comfortable in this stream, this game is literally just reading. Before you get comfortable. It's great that you tuned in, but that's partially why people don't watch this stream, is because it's just a bunch of reading. Blabberty blobber blah. No, yeah, this is the game. So, reading, yep, so much reading. But I was playing a different game that is similar to this, that has less reading and more action, but people didn't watch those. At this rate, if I want to wake up, I'd attend your streams. Put me on as a podcast. I'm basically a podcast right now. Neither the pain nor the image that pops into my head lasts long, but that scene is more than enough to wake up my brain. No, I don't even need to confirm it. That was Saber's past. It was the end of her life that happened a long time ago that cannot be changed. This is a whole interview. Yeah. Before I realize it, I'm gritting my teeth. I'm making a sound. Somehow, I'm really angry. I grit my teeth and suppress the urge to have a fit. Just remembering it makes me mad. Her past, her thinking nothing of it, and me thinking the dream was nothing. I don't like it. I don't know what I don't like about it, but I just don't. I hate it. I don't want that. That life was unfair, no matter how you look at it. Such a life is wrong. She only wished for others. She did not wish anything for herself in return. She worked so hard, but nobody knew about it. That pisses me off. That's just too unfair to her. That's right. If she worked harder than anybody else, she should be rewarded the most. She has to be rewarded for all the things she's done. But what can be done now? Can I just tell her that she did a good job? Praise her that she was great? Of course not. Such easy words won't fix anything.
分かってる。答えなんて一つだけだ。
分かってる. That's right. If she is to be rewarded, her life must be repaid. The girl called Artoria has to become happy in proportion to how much she's fought.
けど、それで何を？
You can give her food, Shirou. Okay, war? Maybe not. Repay? Maybe not. Okay. We'll work on that. My train of thought stops there. I don't know how to make people happy. That makes me realize my own distortions. I've been living trying to be a superhero, but all I've been doing is lending people a hand. Oof, excuse me. I believe everybody around me would be happy if I helped others like that. No. I couldn't move forward with pride unless I believed that. Helping someone and saving someone are essentially different. I can't think of a way to reward Saber because I don't know the difference between the two. The breakfast table is the same as always. Saber and Tohsaka must be adaptable, as they already seem to be used to Ilya's presence.
で、あんたはどうするのよ、シロ。
Tohsaka, Rin Tohsaka. Been a while.
残るマスターは3人。聖杯戦争だって期限がないってわけじゃないんだから、そろそろ行動に移らないとまずいわよ。いつも後手を踏むってのも情けないし。
Oh, did you see that Holy Grail War? You're gonna fall asleep. I'm telling you, it does. This is most of the game, and then like in an hour, it'll get like pretty good or pretty action-packed. Tohsaka's right. My body is fine and Saber's healed. Yesterday should be the last day of rest.
そうだな。けど、行動を起こすにしても、それは夜からだ。
On the first,
日が昇っているうちは今まで通りにする。
Alright, is he done talking? Okay. On the first episode, there was so much blood. No, the first 2 episodes, there was like a ton of blood. And the last episode, there was even more blood. But you just gotta sit through the meat to get to the bone, you know what I mean? Listen, just let it cook, let it simmer.
本気？まあ、相手の情報がないんだから闇雲に出歩いても仕方がないけどさ。
It depends on.
じゃあ、シロは今日もセイバーにいじめられるわけ？
It depends on if my roommates are in the apartment. If you don't know, my roommates are very loud. You might hear them right now. So if they're too loud, I just can't stream because I don't want to have a stream and then there's like a bunch of noise in the background. But I might, because I think they're all going home this weekend. You don't care? You just want war. All right. Oh, they're getting kind of loud. Okay. If they get too loud, I might have to end the stream early. Oh my god. Training with Saber. It's the usual task, and it's natural for a master to prepare for battle.
リン、私とシロが行っているのは鍛錬です。今の発言は人聞きが悪すぎます。
いや、まあそうだな。午前中は今まで通りセイバーにしごかれるよ。
シロ、あなたまでそのように言われては私の立場がないのですが。
ね、あ、いや悪いセイバー。ぼーっとしてて聞いてなかった。
ですから、リンの言いぶりは乱暴すぎるという件です。まったく、どうしたのです、シロ。今朝は覇気が感じられません。朝食もどことなく彩りに欠けますし、昨日も遅くまで蔵にいたのですか？
She asks, but Saber's words aren't criticizing. I can feel that Saber believes in me. That's why it's harder to look at her now. If I do, the image of that hill pops into my head.
わかりました。後ほどカツを入れて差し上げます。それでは今日も道場で鍛錬をするでいいのですね、シロ。
ああ、頼む。イリアはどうするんだ？
私も昨日と同じだよ。雨に濡れるのは嫌いだから外に出たくないわ。
Oh, it's raining.
そうか、そうしてくれると助かる。できればイリアには家にいてほしいからな。外に出るのは危ない。
うん、昨日みたいにお弁当作ってくれるなら一緒にいてあげてもいいよ。
It seems Ilya liked the box lunch yesterday. I'm a bit embarrassed that she's content with such a thing, but I'm happy if she's happy.
なんだ、それじゃあ昨日と同じってことね。
はい。
私も調べ物があるから部屋にこもるけど、午後になったら顔を出しなさい。ちょっと話があるから。
I'm gonna go to her room in the afternoon.
調べ物ですか？
Research.
そう。セイバーなら分かってると思うけど、昨日から竜道寺の様子がおかしいのよ。あれだけ精力的にやってた魔力集めも止まってるし、何か動きがあったのは明白でしょ。まあ残ったマスターの中で一番厄介そうなのは竜道寺のやつだしね。使いまでもこしらえて中の様子を探ってみるわ。それでしたら探索に専念した方がいいのではないですか。無理に時間を割いてシロに享受する必要はないと思いますが。
Yeah, Shirou can hang out with Saber.
まあそこはそれ。悪いけど我慢してちょうだい。私もね、まだ危なっかしくて放っておけないのよ。敵に殺されるのならいいけど、魔術をしくじって自滅でもされたら死として面目がないでしょ。はい、リンの言う通りです。私はどうかしていました。リンの授業が必要ないなんてどうして思ってしまったのか。その理由は簡単だけど、まあ知らぬが花ってことで。それじゃあ午前中の鍛錬頑張ってね。そいつ頑丈だから死なない程度に痛めつけるぐらいが最適よ。
Tohsaka leaves the living room with an absurd comment.
セイバー、言っとくけど、遠坂の言い分なんて本気にするなよ。あいつはセイバーの打ち込みを受けてないからあんなこと言えるんだからな。
I remind her just in case. I don't know why Saber's so happy, but
はい、分かっています。
I know your body better than her.
私の方が熟知していますから。
Oh, Saber, don't say that to Shirou. She replies like that. Alright, let's fight.
どうしました？食べないのですか？
Why is she so close to me?
昨日に比べるとまだ3割にも届いていませんが。
違うよ。こっちのは食べられないの。
Fight?
辛いのはダメな
This
ん
guy
だ。
heard fight and immediately woke up. They gotta talk first.
そう辛いとは思いませんが、この香辛料は鶏肉に合っています。
マスタードは嫌いなんだってば。いいから食べて。その代わりそっちのイチゴの食べてあげる。
何をするのです、イリアスフィール。
I've never seen this graphic before, or this portrait.
こら戻しなさい。それはダメです。甘いものが欲しいな
Can I have that
らリンゴのパイがあるでしょう。
Dang, how much food y'all got? Eat, eat, eat. Like, dang. Y'all got sitting next to each other, the two of them are fighting like close sisters. It's past noon. We three are eating lunch together like yesterday. Oh yeah, the lunch isn't the only thing that's the same as yesterday. The training before this was exactly like yesterday's. Oh, I guess the training already happened. They already fought. Sorry. They already fought. Skipped over that. Who cares about action? We need to do character development. No, it was more awkward today. I don't know how to put it, but my heart starts beating hard when I see Saber, and I can't attack her seriously now. Saber's also acting strangely, as she's never used to overlook such openings. But now she waits for me to attack, and for a while, we just stared at each other.
二人ともどうしたの？見ててあんまり面白くない
See you
の？
next stream? Alright, hey, thanks for tuning in. It's nice talking to you. There will be war in the next stream, probably, maybe. Thanks for tuning in. Wait, let me subscribe to you. Let me help you out. I like subscribing to channels. Alright, let's continue. I'm sorry. Anyway. After repelling my half-assed attack, she would not counter and let me go. And I wasn't attacked. As I wasn't attacked, I would face Saber again and charge again, but she would overlook me again. This strange time ended about 10 minutes ago. At Saber's request, we entered a lunch break and we're eating lunch now. The menu's the same as yesterday. Sandwich. But I couldn't just make the same thing as yesterday, so I elaborated on the ingredients, and it seems like they really liked it. Illy's in high spirits, and Saber caught her breath, faced with the multicolored sandwiches. I'm just guessing, but I think Saber must have been getting ready. Anyways, it's much louder today than yesterday. It's raining outside and the floor is cold wood, but I think this feels like a picnic.
ああ、もうそこまでです、イリアスフィール。それでは服が汚れてしまう。まったく、シローの真似をして一口で食べるからそうなるのです。あなたの口は小さいのですから、もう少しおとなしく食べるべきでしょう。
ほんだ、分かってないのはセイバーの方よ。こういうお弁当はね、お行儀を気にする方が失礼なのよ。
These two Europeans just going
こ
out.
れはピクニックなんだから、こういう風にするのが本当なんだよね、シロー。
Ilya munches on the sandwich happily. Saber wipes Ilya's mouth.
くすぐったいってば、セイバー。
It's a bit surprising. It's not just Saber, as Ilya trusts Saber more than she did yesterday.
驚いた。拒否しないのですか、イリアスフィール。
なんで？私、優しくされるの好きだよ。他のやつが私に触れたら殺すけど、セイバーは綺麗だから許してあげる。それに今は同じお弁当を食べる仲間だもの。セイバーが私のこと好きなら、私もセイバーのことは好きよ。
Ilya says so simply. Saber looks at Ilya dumbfounded. Ilya's smile was a surprise attack, even for me, who was watching from the side.
何？セイバーは楽しくないの？
あ、いえ、それは。
私は楽しいよ。外は雨で、ここはこんな殺風景な場所で、欲しかったものは何もない。けど、
She got some big hands. I just realized that.
一人でいるより
She's got
ずっ
huge
とずっ
hands.
とあったかいでしょ。なのにセイバーは楽しくないの？
She must have felt something in Ilya's smile. Saber lets out a deep sigh and stares at the white girl.
そうですね。
Oh,
私もこうしているのはとても楽しい。
she looks so beautiful. Wait, how do I take a screenshot on this crap? Yeah, I'm keeping this. This is coming with me. Brilliant. Take your screenshots, y'all. A clear voice. She smiles in a way I've never seen before. And he's fallen in love. My heart feels warm for some reason. That smile was good. That smile was for herself. Not a smile from watching over someone's safety, but a smile because she is happy herself.
シロ、どうしました？そんな顔して。
What face is this idiot making?
いや別に何も。
But
で
isn't this what he
今は
wanted?
変
He
な顔
wanted
して
her
た
to
から
be
ごめん。
happy. It is the little things that really affect her, and I think that's a good lesson.
うんしてたわ。お父さん
It
み
was
たい
like a
な顔。
fatherly face, like you're
遠
watching
くから
over
こっ
us
ち
from
を見守
afar.
ってますって風なの。私そういう顔は嫌いよ。
I don't understand what she's talking about, but does that mean I was smiling?
そうか。まあいいことがあったからな。ついにやけちまったのかもしれない。
はあ、いいことですか？
Oh, hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. We're still doing Fate, I know. Wait, I need to put up a poll so people have something to do while I'm reading. What should the poll be? And everybody left. Great. Okay. What do I want this poll to be? Can I do a Q&A? Is okay. Respond to that. I want to know. Okay.
そうだよ。セイバーは今みたいな笑顔のがいい。
Aww.
それが見れてよ
I'm
かっ
just
たっ
happy
て。
to see your smile. She's like, what the
難しいですね。
heck?
そんなことが嬉しいのですか、シローは。
だな。俺セイバーのそういう顔を見るのが好きみたいだ。
Saber nods, still not understanding. She's like, Then, she must have realized something as she smiles and raises her head.
そうですか。それでは逆ですね、シロー。
Huh?
逆って何が？
私はあなたが笑顔でいてくれた方が嬉しい。あなたが笑っていられるなら、
I'm happier if
私は
you're
それで十分
smiling.
です。
It is enough for me to keep smiling. She's the cutest person on this whole planet. Oh my god. I can't look directly at Saber. I bet anyone would overheat if they were smiled at like that. Somehow I calm myself down and sneak a peek at Saber. She's returned to eating with a calm face. There's no unease in her expression. There's nothing to worry about, but something is nagging at the back of my head.
私はあなたが笑顔でいてくれた方が嬉しい。
So nice. I am happier if you are smiling. Take your freaking screenshots right freaking now. Take your freaking screenshots. Yes, with that smile I saw for the first time. She was saying something entirely contradictory. I listened to the rain in Tohsaka's room. Today we performed a fake physical examination like yesterday. I just took the medicine Tohsaka prepared for me and checked the magic circuit throughout my body. I guess it really is impossible to do any more here since it'll require a more appropriate environment. I don't care about that, but I don't want to just sit here doing nothing. She told me not to move for a while to see the results, but I bet I can still
ト
talk.
サカ、ちょっといいかな。
I call out to her, still meditating.
いいけど何よ。
セイバーのことなんだけど、なんて言ったらいいかわからないんだが。
He's in love. Saying that, I realized I haven't thought this through at all. It's not even what can I do for Saber. I haven't even thought about what I want to do with Saber.
その、あいつ何がしたいのかなって。
What she wants to do. Golly.
考えてみれば、あいつが自分から何かやるって
Is he gonna take her
今
out
ま
on
で
a
なかっ
date?
ただろ？
Is he... Wait, is
だから、
that this episode?
セイバーが何を考えているかわからない？
いや、そういうわけじゃないんだ。ただ、あんまりにも無欲すぎるのがわからない。そ そこがどうするべきなのかわからないんだ。
まあそうよね。セイバーが自発的にやったことってあんたを守ることだけだもの。サーバントとしては当たり前だけど、あそこまで徹底しているとわからなくもなるわ。でもだからといって無欲ってわけはないでしょ。セイバーだって自分の目的のためにあなたを守っているんだから。
Roommates are watching football. Dude, sports fan, I don't mean to be that guy, but sports fans are so annoying to me because they're like the most loudest man children I've ever met in my entire life. And then they just assume you like sports too. It's like the worst thing ever. That's right. I forgot about the reason she became a servant.
そうか。セイバーの目的は聖杯を手に入れることだもんな。目的がないってわけじゃないんだ。
And that holy grail will grant the wishes of its possessor. So Saber at least has a wish she wants granted. I don't know what it is, but it's a wish she wants granted, even if it means becoming a servant. Surely the wish must be to save herself. Yeah, for example, she's here in this time, so she can stay here and live a second life with the power of the Holy Grail. No, rather, she has to go that far to make up for her sad end.
なんだ、話は
Oh,
簡
this
単じゃ
song
ない
is
か。
such a banger.
気持ち悪いわね。いきなり元気になっちゃって。
ああ、元気が出た。そうだよな。そうでなくちゃあそこまで懸命に戦うもんか。セイバーは何より自分の望みのために戦わなくちゃいけないんだから。
I nod to myself. Tohsaka must have been shocked by my reaction.
エミヤくん、喜んでるところ悪いけど、それはあなたの早とちりよ。
Hello?
セイバーは自分のためになんか戦わないわ。あなただって分かってるんじゃない？セイバーはそういうタイプじゃないわ。彼女が聖杯を求める理由
I was
は
literally jamming out
決し
to
て
that
自分の
music.
ためじゃないって。
何を根拠に。
That on... I can't finish. That's right. Her last moment was a lonely one because she had no wishes for herself. So Saber cannot be seeking her own salvation. But still, I wanted to think that, so I distorted her personality for a moment. The conversation stops. As soon as I start to think that the heavy silence will continue...
つまんない話だけどね。アーチャーもあんたと似たようなことを言ってたわ。
はあ？アーチャーってあのアーチャー？
Oh, Archer.
そう。
That's what he did. Like, who
私
else,
もね、
Shirou?
あいつに聞いたのよ。あんたの望みは何なのかって。そしたらあいつ、なんて言ったと思う？
あいつの望みって言われても困る。
I don't know anything about him. As Archer said that we'd eventually be enemies, he made no effort to talk to me or Saber. But still, he was sarcastic a lot, but I know he wouldn't have a stupid objective.
これがね、聞いたら笑うわよ。望みは何よと聞いた
I
ら、
haven't seen this
あいつったら
portrait
こう
either.
言ったの。
そうだな。恒久的な世界平和
Why did
という
he...
のはどうだ？
How'd they... I thought she was doing an Archer impression.
もう呆れを通り越して爆笑したわけ。そしたらあいつ、やはり笑われたか。まあ他人の手による救いなど意味はない。
Oh my god. How
今の
loud
は
am I?
笑い話にしておこう。なんて言っていじけちゃってさ。なんかね、ああいうやつだから英霊になんてなっちゃって、私みたいな小娘に刺激されちゃうんだなとか思ったわ。
I see. He didn't look like it, but he was a fine knight.
けどね、間違わないで。聖杯が本当に全ての願いを叶えるのなら、恒久的な世界平和なんて最悪の願いよ。
Oh, really?
要するに、それって何もないってことでしょ。争いのない世界なんて死んでるだけよ。物事は動いてないと腐るだけなんだから。
それアーチャーにも言ったのか？
言ったわよ。そしたらあいつ、それが賢者の考えだ。私も同意見だが、今でもこれだけは愚者の夢を守っているのだ。だってさ。まあそれはいいから、それじゃあ他の望みはあるのかって言ったら、あるにはあるが聖杯で叶えるほどのものでもなし、私の分は君に譲ろうとかなんとか。キザでしょ。あいつきっと生前は女ったらしだったに違いないわ。
A skirt chaser.
なんかそんなイメージはなかったけどな。けどその話がどうかしたのか、登坂。
別にサーバントにもいろいろいるってことを話しただけ。
Oh, I see. Well, I think it's a good reference. So it did help me out a bit.
じゃあ次はこっちの番ね。まあ私もセイバーに関することなんだけど。
Okay.
そういえば朝方言ってたな。話したいことがあるとかなんとか。
ええ、大したことじゃないんだけど少し気になって。
Oh, oh my goodness. I just remembered. I gotta leave a thingy in the stream. Did anybody reply to my Q&A? No. I gotta. What am I doing? View your channel. Here. There we go. And I can't. Okay, cool. Whatever. They'll figure it out. Anyway.
今更になるんだけど、エミヤ君はアーサー王の伝説を知ってる？
Yes. What is the volume like? I keep getting worried. It's like the game volume is not loud enough. I mean, it probably is. Let me check. It's good. It's good. The Legend of King Arthur. I've had it forced upon me more than enough in the past few days.
人並みには知ってる。まあ朝王が女の子だったなんてことは知らなかったが。
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
そうね。けど性別に関してはどうでもいいのよ。別にアーサー王が女の子だったとしても、伝説そのものに変更を加える必要はないでしょ。アーサー王が周りの人間を騙し通していれば、女性であっても男性として扱われるんだから。
The first transgender cross-dresser.
幸いアーサー王にはマーリンっていう魔術師がついてたしね。インキュバスとの根血だっていう悪魔じめたやつだから、アーサー王の性別を偽装したり、生まれないはずの子供を用意するってのもお手の物だったんでしょ。
Arrange for a chat. Oh, they're talking about Mordred?
そうだろうな。
だから私が問題にしているのは伝説と今のセイバーの食い違いよ。ねえエミヤ君、あなたはエクスカリバーがどういうものか知っていて？
なんだよ今さら。エクスカリバーって言ったらアーサー王の代名詞だろ。妖精に授かった剣で切れないものはなく刃こぼれもしないっていう名剣だ。
はい。
やっぱりそんなことだろうと思ったわ。
For some reason, Tohsaka acts like she's won.
俺なんかおかしなこと言ったか？
言ったわよ。あなたもアーサー王と同じ間違いをしたってこと。マーリンがいたら未熟者ってどやされてるわ。
だからなんでさ。岩に刺さった剣ってのはエクスカリバーじゃないんだよな。あっちの剣は途中で折れてしまって、その後に湖の妖精から譲り受けた剣があって、それがエクスカリバーなんだろ？
そうそう。エクスカリバーをアーサー王が受け取った時にね、マーリンはこう問いかけるの。おうよ、あなたがお気に召したのはどちらの方ですかな？剣か、それとも鞘ですか？アーサー王はためらいもなく剣の方だと答えるんだけど、マーリンは叱責するの。お間違えめさるな。剣は敵を撃つものですが、鞘はあなたを守るもの。 その鞘を身につけている限り、あなたは血を流すこともなく負傷することもない。真に大事とすべきは剣ではなく鞘なのです。
Tohsaka imitates King Arthur and Merlin skillfully. Sure.
気合入ってるな、トサカ。
Hey, the Excalibur movie's pretty good.
それでお前何が言いたいんだ？
何ってここまで聞いてわからない？つまりアーサー王は不死者なの。エクスカリバーっていうのは攻守ともに無敵の宝具なのよ。だから本当ならセイバーは傷を負ってもすぐに治るはずだってこと。
トサカ、実際セイバーは傷を負っても治ってるんだが。
やっぱり
それはそうだけど、セイバーの自己回復はセイバーのバカみたいに膨大な魔力を使った力技にしか見えないっていうか。
she shouldn't get hurt, right?
ともかく伝説のエクスカリバーの鞘とは違う気がするのよ。
なるほど。ならこっちから質問。
なるほど。
アーサー王は不死者だって言うけど、それならどうしてアーサー王は死んだんだよ。
He drops.
伝説の最後はアーサー王の死じゃないか。
How did he die in the movie? Was he just old? No, he fought. Yeah, he fought Mordred, killed Mordred, and then died. throw the sword in the lake. Tohsaka opens her mouth, dumbfounded. After freezing for a few seconds, she grits her teeth and looks away.
そうだった。エクスカリバーの鞘は途中で敵に盗まれたんだ。
Yeah, that's a simple mistake. I forgot about it too, but the fall of King Arthur started when he lost the sheath he should never have lost.
で、納得いったか、トサカ？
言ったわよ。笑い物にしたいならすればいいわ。
She's lying. I can tell she intends to axe kick me if I
納
laugh.
得いったんならいい。けど、どうしてそんなことを気にしたんだよ。セイバーが傷つかないかどうかなんてお前には関係ないだろ。
うるさいわね。何よ、ちょっとそうだったら無敵だななんて舞い上がっただけじゃない。
I'm just gonna mute when they're getting loud. Sorry.
私だってね、たまには間違えることぐらいあるわよ。
This is hard. Would it be good for her if I corrected her and point out that she makes mistakes often, not just once in a while? By the time the sun sets, the rain has stopped. Based on our conversation during breakfast, we should be going out into town to search for the other masters after dinner,
その
but
前に確かめておかないと。
Saber's intentions. I need to know why she's
と言
fighting.
っても正面から聞いてもダメだな。で、
Oh, we'll see. I make up my mind and stand up. Let's go to the living room. I hope I'll be able to penetrate the fortress using the calm before dinner air as a shield.
例えばの話だけど、
Just hypothetically.
もし聖杯戦争に勝ち残れたとしたら
Shirou.
どうしようか。
This guy's funny. So, since I couldn't come up with any good ideas, I asked her directly.
え？は？
Everybody's like, yo, Shirou, what the freak are you doing, bro? They all give the same response with different expressions.
だから勝った後のことだよ。聖杯を手に入れたらどうする
He's
かって
spitting
話。
though. What would you do if you won the Holy Grail War?
そんなの説明されなくてもわかるけど、どういう風の吹き回しよ。あんたがそんなこと言い出すなんて。
Even though they don't nod, it seems Saber and Ilya have the same question. I guess it was unnatural to abruptly ask. What's up, Gator Studio? Saber. Alpha Gator Studio, that's a cool name. What am I doing? But I have to play ignorant for now.
まあいや、ただの思いつきだ。ほら、 残ったサーバントはあと3人なんだから、そういうことを考えてもおかしくないだろ。数が減って明白に終わりが見えてきたんだから。
まあ言われてみればそうよね。いくら四郎だってこの状況ならそれぐらいは考えるか。好きで始めたことじゃないって言っても命を張ってる以上は報酬ぐらい気になるだろうし。
そうそう、一応それぐらいは考える。
Thank God Tohsaka likes to reason things out. I think one of Tohsaka's good aspects is to consider anything as a possibility if it sounds reasonable. Well, just in case though.
それでトーサカはどうなんだ
Getting hit with the ad is crazy.
もし聖杯が手に入ったらどうするんだ？
I ask as naturally as I can.
そうね、私は勝つことしか考えてなかったから聖杯に叶えてもらうような目的はないわ。とりあえず聖杯を手に入れるけどその後のことは考えてなかったな。
So she's fighting because she doesn't want to lose. Huh? Well, I guess so, but I never really thought I'd be right.
切れた。一番ものを考えていそうで実は一番考え
The
て
one
ない
who
のよ
thinks
ね
the least.
リンは。
That's crazy.
言うじゃない。じゃあそういうあんたはどうなのよ、イリアスフィール。そんなの知らない。聖杯は私のだから誰にも渡すなって言われただけよ。
I was literally just about to ask you if you're familiar with Fate, like if you're like big into Fate. I'm on the first route, the Fate route. We started in July, and then I took so many breaks because I was supposed to stream on the weekends and didn't do that. But yeah, I'm in the Fate route, the first one. What route are you in if you're reading the visual novel? But if it helps, I'm reading the visual novel because I've already watched a ton of the anime, like a ton of it, and I know the adaptation for this route is supposedly inaccurate, which it kind of is. So I'm playing it to get the real story. So yeah. But yeah, how about you? How far are you into Fate?
もともと私のものなんだからそんなものに興味あるわけないじゃない。要するに聖杯より聖杯戦争の方が楽しいってこと？当然よ。私は勝つためだけに来たんだもの。
It's funny how two losers are talking about how they both came to win. Yeah. Look at that. Are they the same? The two glare at each other silently, and there seems to be a sympathy I can't understand. Saber doesn't say anything. She must not intend to join this conversation. But no matter how much Saber hates it, I must ask her this question now.
二人の目的はなんとなく分かった。
I get you two, but Saber, Saber, what's going on with you over there? I try to nod naturally.
じゃあセイバーは？
I ask Saber. Saber doesn't answer. They must have realized Saber's acting in a complicated manner as they both stare at her. Alright, I'm not read the visual novel yet. I'm watching Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works anime. You know, broad strokes. Okay. It's a really good series to get into. After Unlimited Blade Works, I'm guessing you're gonna watch the Heaven's Feel movies. Those are legit some of my favorite movies I've ever watched. Like, genuinely, they are so beautiful. So beautiful and amazing. Like Fate Zero. Low key. Fate Zero is okay. I gotta write a review for it. But yeah, I definitely recommend the Heaven's Feel movies. Those are amazing. And then you should also watch the cooking show. There's like a Fate cooking show that's like, if you like the characters in Fate, you'll love that show. It is amazing. It is so great. And then probably Carnival Phantasm. Those are like, they're funny. If you're if you just want like a silly Fate adaptation. You know a bit about Heaven's Feel too? Okay, that's good. The movies are great. The music is so good. Oh my god. Anyway, if I'm counting, there must be about. Who's your favorite servant, though? Are you a Saber stan?
今さら語るまでもありませんが、聖杯を手に入れるのは私の義務です。聖杯がどれほどの許容範囲を持っているかは知らない。ですがそれが聖杯である限り、私は聖杯を手に入れなくてはなりません。
Right.
そして無論、聖杯が私の望みを叶えられるなら、望みを叶えるだけですが。
Saber, yeah, that's my goat. Yep, Saber. Yep, you're at the right channel. I did my Fate reviews. Like, I have like a series where I'm reviewing Fate, like the anime, and people were clowning on me for liking Saber. They're like, "Hey, buddy, you like her way too much. It's affecting your review." I'm like, "No, it's not. I just love Saber." She said it. Without a doubt, Saber said she has her own wish.
そうか。で、その望みって何
Yeah,
なん
what
だ
might that wish be, Saber? I restrain my pounding heart and ask calmly. Oh no, she looks sad. Saber doesn't answer. That's fine too. Hercules? They spell it so weird in here. He's pretty cool. If she cannot answer, chances are good that her wish is a selfish one. Considering Saber's personality, she would hesitate to speak of a selfish wish. So, I would prefer if she kept quiet and not tell me a ridiculous wish. Such whining fills my head.
何？それってそんなに難しいこと？サーバントの望みは現世に蘇ることだっておじいさまは言ってたわ。英霊たちは2度目の生を得るために聖杯を求めるんだって。セイバーだってそうじゃないの
Hercules is Greek? Yeah, like Hercules. Yeah. What was I saying? I literally had a thing I was gonna say. I think he's cool. He's definitely got a lot of good fights, but I feel like in the shows, he gets like bodied so fast. It's so funny. Like when he's actually fighting somebody, he gets like cooked. But he's cool. I'm trying to think from Fate Stay Night or like Fate Unlimited Blade Works. I only like Saber. And Tohsaka, obviously. But she's not a servant. What am I talking about? But Saber's like my goat. And I like all the Sabers. Like Mordred and Nero. And who else? Is this chat on a time delay? I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. I raised my head at her words. There's no problem with that Saber's wish, but...
いいえ、2度目の生に関心はありません。
Saber wants to redo her first life.
私の目的は聖杯を手に入れることのみです。もともとこの身は聖杯を手に入れる代償としてサーバントになったのですから。
I knew that had to be it. I knew the girl who took that oath, pulling out the sword, would not seek a second life.
ちょっと待って、聖杯を手に入れることと引き換えにサーバントになった？それって英霊になる時の契約のこと？
はい。この身をサーバントとする交換条件として私は聖杯を求めたのです。
Yeah, how do you become a servant?
じゃあ何？あなたって聖杯を手に入れるために呼び出されたサーバントじゃなくて、聖杯を手に入れるために自分からサーバントになったっていうの？
What the heck? She must really be surprised as she yells all this, then tilts her head, not believing her own words.
つまり、セイバーは英霊だから呼び出されたんじゃなくて、自分からこの戦いに参加したってこと？
Wait, so does she have magic like for real?
けど、サーバントである以上、英霊として祀られているんだから、自分からこっちの世界に関わるなんてできっこないわよね。じゃあ、セイバーはサーバントのルールから大きく外れてるってわけでもないし。
Even Tohsaka's confused. Holy crap.
もう、ちょっと待ってね。今整理するから。
いいえ、整理するまでもありません。私は他のサーバントとは違います。私はまだ完全にサーバントになったわけではないのですから。
Is she dead or not dead?
完全にサーバントになっていない？
What does this mean? No, more importantly, what does it mean to become a servant? Saber said she agreed to become a servant as a price for obtaining the Holy Grail. Then that means...
ちょっと待ってくれ。サーバントっていうのはまさか何かを手に入れた代償として無理やり戦わされてるっていうのか。
Where do y'all hang out?
いいえ、それは違います。もともとサーバントというのはこの聖杯戦争だけの特別な使い魔です。サーバントとは英霊の特性を利用した召喚魔術。元は英霊なのですから、サーバントにパンを得た代わりに労働をするという決まりはありません。
そうね、サーバントシステムってのはもともと守護精霊である英霊を利用したものだもの。元からあるものを使ってるわけだから、サーバント側にもマスター側にも代償として支払うものはない。けどサーバントになる前、人間から英霊になるには代償行為が必要だって聞いたことがある。英霊っていうのは人間の守護者でしょ。彼らは死した後も人間のために働いて、人の世の滅亡を水面下で防ぐのだとか。で、そういった守護者になるには生前まだ英雄として現役だった頃に何かと取引をしなくてはならない。
I wish to marry Saber and probably make Mordred. That's funny.
それが英霊の契約。世界に死後の自分を明け渡す儀式。交換条件によって財を得た者が英雄となり、英雄としてやりたいことをやった後、死後はサーバントとしてもらった財を返す。
I'm actually like reading this closely because as much fate lore as I know,
つまり
I've heard
英
that
雄にな
Saber
るた
was
め
the
に借
living
金をして
servant, but I never
死
knew
ん
what
だ
they
後は
meant.
英霊になることで借金を返すってこと。
Correction, I mean Lance Artoria? Oh, now you're cooking. You're cooking. She's gorgeous. My goodness. Lancer and isn't there like ruler Artoria? But hey, I like all versions of her. Just not the child one. I'd go crazy if Saber Alter and what is her name? Jeanne Alter. Ruler Alter. No, Avenger. Joan d'Arc. Avenger. Her and Saber Alter in the same room. Going crazy. So in other words, they go in debt and get
サーバントっていうのはその返済金額を横から私たちにかすめ取られて使役されてるってわけ。
つまり何かとの取引で人間は英雄になって英雄にしてもらったお返しとして死後は使い魔として使役されるのか。
If they're in the same room with me, I'm gonna come back pregnant. So humans.
じゃあセイバーが英霊になった交換条件が
She's no longer human. The Holy Grail. As Saber obtained the Holy Grail in her life, she became a heroic spirit after she died as a price.
それこそおかしい。
But she can't die
セイバーは
because...
聖杯が目的だって言ったけど、それはとっくに手に入れてるはずだ。
Yeah.
セイバーは聖杯と引き換えに英雄になったんだから。
いいえ、シロ。私はまだ聖杯を手にしてはいないのです。
Yeah, no.
アルトリア。アーサー王の望みは生きているうちに聖杯を手に入れることだった。私は死ぬ前に聖杯を手に入れなければならなかった。そのためにもし聖杯が手に入るなら死後は守護者になっても良いと条件を飲んだのです。
Wait, she's right. In the Excalibur legend, she sent all of her knights at the round table to find the Holy Grail. This is what I was thinking of when I was watching Excalibur. It's like, how does this fit into fate? She sent her knights to find the Holy Grail because she was falling ill and needed the power of the Grail to revive her so that she could fight Mordred and Morgana's army.
リンの言う通り、人間は英雄になるために世界と契約をし、人間以上の力を授かり、その代償として死後の自分を売り渡します。ですが私は英雄になるときに世界の後ろ盾を必要としなかった。幸いなことに、アーサー王は英雄になるための支援を必要としなかったのです。
So somehow, as a person, this holy sword made her servant level, or better than most servants, even as a human. In other words, she's stuck being in the Holy Grail Wars. Is that? Yeah, I think because she was in the last Holy Grail War and now she's in this one. I think she is like, she's gonna keep being drawn into the war until she gets the Holy Grail. And then her wish is probably to go back in time, change her fate so that she's no longer King Arthur and she doesn't have to do this crap anymore. She didn't need support to become a hero. So Saber became a hero by her own powers.
けどあなたは英霊としてここにいる。アーサー王は英雄になった後で世界に違う交換条件を求めたってこと？
はい。私は最後の時にどうしても聖杯が必要になった。聖杯がなければ我慢できなかった。叶えなくてはいけない願いができてしまった。だから英霊の契約をしたのです。私の手に聖杯が握られるなら死後は英霊となってあらゆるもののために剣を取ろうと。
In her last moment, she wished for the Holy Grail's miracle. I understand how she feels. That bloody hill, a grave of many swords and many corpses of knights, the lone king whose reign ended in betrayal. Her last moment was too unfair. Even if she had no wish of her own before then, she must have thought that. I can't die here. I didn't want an end like this. Oh yeah, just subscribe? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, if you make videos, let me know. I like subscribing to smaller YouTubers. But yeah, this is so interesting. So if she wishes to prolong her life, she shouldn't be embarrassed about it.
そう。つまり死後の自分を売り払ってまで聖杯を手に入れられる手段を取ったのね。けどセイバー、あなたの出した条件っていうのは生きているうちに聖杯を手に入れるでしょ？なら、
はい。私が生きているうちに聖杯探索は成し得なかった。ですが、それでは契約が成り立ちません。世界が私をサーバントにするには、アーサー王が生きているうちに聖杯を与えねばならない。
Okay, so she's like half alive. You like making animations? Well, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna subscribe to you because I like supporting small channels. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. For the world to obtain me as a servant, it must grant the Holy Grail while King Arthur's. So is she like half alive? She's still alive.
アーサー王は聖杯を手に入れるまで死なない。いいえ、死ぬことができない。
Because the scabbard keeps her alive. What the heck? So, what the heck?
それじゃああなた。
はい。アーサー王と呼ばれていた私は死を迎える一瞬で止まっているはずです。
Holy crap, she's
時間軸から見れば私はとうに滅びているでしょう。ですがそれでは契約が果たせない。
She literally can't die until she gets the Holy Grail. That is, they did not put that in the anime.
アーサー王は死の直前でサーバントとして召喚され、 聖杯を手に入れた後死ななければならないのです。
時間が止まってるんじゃなくて時間に止まってる状態か。あなたがサーバントとして何度戦いを繰り返しても構わない。最終的には聖杯を手に入れて契約を果たすことは決まっているんだから。
Why didn't she say this in Fate Zero? Hey, I have to do it or I'm not gonna.
そうです。
What the heck?
いつかは聖杯を手に入れ私は契約を果たす。だからこそ英霊になる前からいずれ英霊化が決定しているという条件で、あれ
Sorry, Saber.
それはこの町の聖杯だけではありません。聖杯が手に入る可能性があるならば私はどの戦場に
She
も
can
召
be
喚さ
summoned
れ
at
る。
any war.
そうしていつかは聖杯を手に入れ私の望みを叶え
And
た
then
時こ
she'll
そ
start aging again.
死の直前で止まっていた私の時間は進みます。
Dying and becoming a true
アーサ
servant.
ー王は最後の時を迎え聖杯を手に入れた代償としてこうして英霊となるのでしょう。
死の直前で覚めない夢を見ているようなものか。
Man.
今回の聖杯戦争もセイバーにとっては夢の一つ。そして夢から覚めるのは聖杯を手に入れた時だけ。
リンはシローが未熟だから私を霊体化できないと言いましたね。
Yeah.
けれどそれは違う。
I was thinking, I was like,
私は
Shirou
未だ
can't
死者
turn
で
her
は
to
ないか
spirit
ら
form.
霊体にはなれないのです。半端な扱いですがこれでも位置づけは聖者ですから。
She's alive. Holy crap.
前回の聖杯戦争でも私はそうだった。
Saber says so as if she's apologizing. I guess because she was lying about being stuck in physical form because I was inexperienced. I don't really care about that. There's something more important I have to ask her.
セイバー、未だ死者じゃないってどういうことだ。聖杯を手に入れるまで死なないってのは分かった。話の流れから言ってアーサー王の時代からずっと生き続けてるわけじゃないってのも分かるけど、そうでなかったら今のセイバーは何なんだ。本体の分身ってわけでもないんだろう。
What the heck? Is she like some corpse somewhere?
はい、こちらに呼び出される英霊というのは全て本体の分身のようなものですが、聖杯を手に入れるまでは
So this is a real
死の直前
no,
に
this is
止
a
ま
real
ったままで呼び出されている。
What the freak?
リンの言った通りアーサー王は時間という大河の上で停止している。私はその位置から前か後ろかに飛んで聖杯を求めた後、
Okay, and then
止ま
once
っている場所に戻っている
When
の
she
でしょう。
gets the grail, she goes back to King Arthur and dies. Holy shit. Okay, well, hey, this is very helpful. Okay. Okay, so she was summoned in the Holy Grail War before Shirou. Seat of the Heroic Spirits. Or the Throne of Heroes. I'm guessing this is a Throne of Heroes. She can never reach this point. You guys can't see my cursor. I gotcha. So, this is the Throne of Heroes right here. And this is where like Mordred and Nero and all them are playing and having fun. This is the battle Kalman at the beginning of the stream when she was like, oh, we're dead, and then I ear raped you around here. She got summoned in Fate Zero, didn't win the war, got sent back to Limbo, pretty much here, and then got sent here. And so if Shirou wins the war with her, it'll go like this, and she dies, and then is sent here to be summoned in the future. I'm the goat. I'm literally the goat. I see, it's pretty simple once I visualize it. King Arthur is stopped at the moment before death. The flow of time doesn't care that she's stopped. It keeps flowing and we're at the present. Oh, welcome back, Gator. Just going through this diagram that Shirou came up with about Saber. She jumps to each time as needed and returns to her own time after completing her duty. If she obtains the Holy Grail in one of the times she visits, her time will flow again and she will die, just like the history we know today. Okay, yeah, so if she gets the Grail, she dies and then gets sent to the Throne of Heroes. Okay. Then heroic spirits must exist like this. When they die, they are transferred to a place like a warehouse where time doesn't flow. Shirou being smart. Honestly, yeah, this is very surprising. I don't know how he came up with this in his head, but go Shirou. They're summoned into various ages and disappear without returning. Okay, so this is like Chaldea. I want to think this is Chaldea, right? And Jalter is sitting here, you know, farting around. Oh, I got summoned into Samurai Remnant. And now she's in Edo, Japan. Oh, she gets sent back. Oh, I got summoned to do this. Boom. I don't know. So that must be what they mean by heroic spirits being a copy. It's like a clone made from their DNA, and then the real bodies are somewhere else. The heroic spirit that has complete abilities and memories of when it was alive will appear in this world and learn many things, but it is useless. They have no way to return to the main body but merely disappear. So no matter how many times they are summoned into the same age, there will be no inconsistencies in their memories. I assume the ones that become heroic spirits will not change anymore. Even if they obtain new knowledge, the self that learns it will just disappear once the duty is complete. Holy crap, what is this? In that regard, Saber isn't a complete servant. Because Saber returns to her own time even after she's summoned to the self that is about to die on the Bloody Hill. So she can remember her past wars, unlike other servants.
じゃあ何？今回聖杯を手に入れたら元の時代に戻ってその時代で聖杯を使うってこと？それって過去の改ざんじゃない。時間旅行にしても平行世界の運営にしてもそれは魔法の領域よ。そんなのできるわけがないわ。
それを可能とするのが聖杯でしょう。
But the Holy Grail, they said Saber gets a pass.
そうして聖杯さえ使えるのならば、私はサーバントとなってもいいと契約したのです。聖杯を使うことでアルトリアという人物が消え去ろうとも、今の私が英霊となることを代償として。
Saber talks without much interest, but that's strange. Making a wish come true using the Holy Grail, that's fine. But why did she say Artoria would disappear as a result?
なんだよそれ。聖杯を使うことでアルトリアが消える。セイバー、お前は自分を。
That girl about to die quietly alone on that hill.
自分を救うために聖杯を使うんじゃないのかよ。
She's gonna use the grail to kill herself.
なぜそのようなことを言うのです、シロ。
Oh, he's gonna bring up the dream.
私の望みは国を滅びから救うことだけなのですが。
And the only way to save her country is to not become king. I can sense that my face is frozen. I should have already realized this, but my mind is spacing out and I feel like throwing up. But still, I force my question out.
なぜも何もないでしょう。私は国を守れなかった。国を守るために王となったのに、その責務を果たせなかった。その時に思ったのです。岩の剣は間違えて私を選んでしまったのではないかと。
Okay, they did kind of bring this up in the anime. They didn't bring up that whole that's stupid. それはバカなんだ。Why?
いえ、その迷いは常に私の中にありました。私は王にふさわしくないのではないか。
Oh shit, I did watch your video of the Emiya cooking one. Oh, nice. Did you like it? Like, I don't mean the like button, but like, did you like it? That I might not be the right king.
本当に選ばれるべき英雄は他にいたのではないのかと。あの時、政権を抜いてしまった時、国を救えなかった私より 国を救えたはずのふさわしい王がいたはずです。だからもし聖杯の力で王の選定をやり直すことができるなら、その時に戻ればきっと。
To live in the present with Shirou and live a normal life. Then what? Does she mean to say that her country would not have been destroyed if she returned to that time? I feel faint. I'm quickly surpassing mere anger that Saber would seriously wish for such a thing. I guess I'm dumbfounded right now. It's only natural. Saber's wish is not for herself, and on top of that, it means her elimination. The girl in front of me exists because that holy sword was there, and because a king pulled it out. Preventing that would mean the girl in front of me would not exist. Let's say she grants her wish using the Holy Grail. The girl Artoria, never becoming king, would live out her days as a knight. But what about the Saber in front of me? As she is a heroic spirit, she will continue to be summoned to fight after her wish is granted. Since she paid a price to obtain the Holy Grail, Saber will continue to be, even if Artoria doesn't become a king. Taken away from the future and from the past, she will forever be the lonely king dying on that hill. I can't swallow that. I can't allow that. There's no salvation there. Even if she did redo everything and there really is a more appropriate king and her country lasts longer as a result, and even if she's saved, it's a lie. Even if everyone around her becomes happy, the 10 years she fought can't just disappear.
違う。そんなことはできない。
Cook her, Saber, or Shirou, cook! Cook, Shirou, cook! No, she wouldn't even become a knight. She was like a squire, probably. Yeah, I don't even know if they'd let her be a knight, because she's just a girl. Well, they had other girls on their team.
やり直しなんてできないし、しても意味はないんだ。セイバー。
Come on, Shirou.
シロ
Come on, Shirou.
そんなことに聖杯を使うな。
Come on,
聖杯
Shirou.
はセイバーが戦って手に入れるんだろ。なら、セイバーは自分のためにその奇跡を使うべきだ。
ですから私は自分のために使うと言っているではありませんか。私アルトリアは王としての責務を果たさなければ。
Cook her, Shirou, come on. So why don't you understand?
そんなのはお前はもう十分すぎるくらいに果たしてるじゃないか。セイバーはあんなにも戦ってきた。裏切られても怖がられても負けなかった。だっていうのになんで死んじまった後もお前だけがそんな誓いを守らなくちゃいけないんだ。
Saber's astonished. It's too late to regret what I've said. Okay, she's either gonna get really pissed or shut down and just be like, Shirou, go away. And then there's like probably a sex scene coming up. Merlin and her dad would probably marry off to some lord. Yeah, honestly, I bet Merlin would be chill. Merlin would be like, hey, I can make her a wizard if you want. Wait, maybe that's how Caster Artoria came to be. Maybe that's how she came to be. Merlin was like, well, since she's not king anymore, I guess I'll make her into a wizard. I shouldn't have admitted that I see Saber's past in my dreams. Oh, she's ashamed. A heavy silence. There are no words to give her, nor any words to reply. I can sense that anything I say will backfire in this situation. But still, I can't just stay silent.
俺、頑張ったやつが報われないのは嫌なんだ。
It's meaningless that way, and it's just too unfair. I know it's a childish ideal, but I want to believe that people will get happier the more they work for it.
他のマスターには負けない。聖杯は必ず手に入れる。だから、セイバーは自分の望みを叶えてくれ。
Come on, Saber.
それなら俺は、この馬鹿げた戦いに初めて意味を見出せる。
That's the conclusion I've reached. I don't know what the Holy Grail is, nor if it's right to obtain it. But if Saber will be saved even a little, I'll be able to try with all my powers. And there's a fight coming up. Okay. The loud bell rings out and the house falls into darkness. The surrounding air changes immediately. Even though the light suddenly went off, nobody says a thing and tries to feel the surroundings. The loud ring stops and the living room is silent, but the sound of light things rubbling against each other can be heard in the distance.
今の警告音、この屋敷の結界?
I nod silently. This sound is the same when Lancer intruded. Then this must be... Lancer? Or Caster? The sounds are increasing and coming closer. A strange sound. It reminds me of bugs crawling around a light trap. The living room is the only place free of sound. It hasn't even been a minute yet since the lights went out, but the living room is surrounded by this unknown sound. There's too many of them. I'm a Magus too, even if I'm a bad one. I can sense that many sources of magical energy surround this place. Skimming quietly, I can at least count 20, but they're strangely light. I don't feel any human will. The things making the sounds are like empty puppets.
なんだ、やっぱり来たんだ。今まで散々私から逃げ回ってたくせに、バーサーカーがいなくなったら飛んでくるんだもの。
We need Herc? Yeah, well, he's, as Ilya says, he's gone.
ほんと、現金なサーバントね。
Why is she so nonchalant? Oh, unlike the three of us who are tense, Ilya is strangely calm.
わかるのか?
当然でしょ。私にわからないサーバントなんていないわ。
Caster.
外にいるのはキャスターで、何かいっぱい引き連れてきてる。なんだ、竜の葉でくくったゴーレムみたい。
She said these are some Dollar Tree golems. Ilya says simply, and the sound stops at the same time. I take the wooden sword I keep in the living room. Tohsaka and Saber seem to be waiting for me to make a move. Okay, wait, let me save. Always save before a decision. Okay, if I go out with Saber, we might get cooked. If I... Am I looking up a guide? No, I'm not looking up a guide. That's stupid. I think I need to go with her. What do y'all think? Should we go out with Saber? Let Saber take care of Caster and protect the other two here. If I go out with her... What day are we on? We're on day 13? Dang. Dang. Let's go with Saber. Don't? Don't what? Wait, if we go with Saber... Okay. It's clear who the enemy is. If the enemy is Serpent... If Caster is attacking with troops, there's only one thing to do. Wait, we might be cooking. We might be cooking. Let me cook. Let me cook. Caster will steal Saber from you if you go. Oh, whoopsie. Wait, really? Wait, did I just... Uh-oh. Well, that's why you always save.
そんなの私だって願い下げよう。けどあんた、シローの言うことなら聞く
Saber
って
has
言ったでし
magic
ょ。
resistance. Let
あ
me
いつが
cook.
言ってる
Let
ん
me
だ
cook.
から
Let me cook.
おとなしく従いなさい。そんなの知らない。セイバーなんかより私の方が役に立つ。
Tohsaka binds Ilya's arm behind her back and puts her hand over Ilya's mouth. Ilya, chill out. Ilya continues to throw out insults.
分かってる。イリアは私が守りきるわ。その間にあなたはキャスターを倒しなさい。
Listen, I forgot about that.
できるだけ無理はするなよ。敵を倒すことより逃げることを考えろ。
Tohsaka nods back, telling me I don't even need to say it. Turn my back on Tohsaka, I hurry out into the hallway, leading to the porch.
Saber?
Rule breaker, remember? Oh, I'm about to get washed.
分かっています。シロは私が。
I'm about to get cooked. Nodding back to Tohsaka, Saber follows me. They're in the house? In that moment, I doubt even my own eyes. A sword is swung down on me. An unavoidable strike attacks me, aiming for my open head. I avoid it by twisting my body and parrying instantly with my wooden sword. Bro thinks this is I parry everything. I can't believe it. My body reacted as soon as my mind understood I was going to die. It attacks me the second time without hesitation. A smooth mechanical movement. A wasteless, accurate attack. But that's all. It's just accurate and it's not refined nor scary. The attack looks foolish compared to those of Saber, and it feels like the touch of a feather compared to Berserkers. I repel the attack with my back to the wall, and in the space I retreated through... Jeez! Saber! My god. She shut them up. She's like these level 1 Dollar Tree golems. Saber's lightning strike smashes down.
シロ、無事ですか?
Oh my god, she's in her armor. Saber!
見ての通りだ。肝を冷やしたけど、なんとかなった。
なんとかなったではありません。
That subtle smile.
このような時は私の後ろについてこなければダメです。今後は気をつけてください。
Okay. Saber scolds my carelessness. She's right, but I just didn't want to be following after her.
シロ、私の話を聞いていますか?
Yes, you just look so pretty in your armor. Take a screenshots. I know I will. I need this. Oh shoot, I pressed the wrong button. This is me taking a screenshot, by the way. You guys have no idea. I live for this.
ちゃんと聞いてる。それよりセイバー、今のやつは。
There's something in the hallway. The strange thing that was blown away by Saber's attack has vanished like an illusion.
今のはイリアスフィールの言っていた通り、魔物の体を触媒にしてかたどった兵士です。オートマタというよりゴーレムのようですが質は低いですね。今のゴーレム程度なら取り囲まれても問題はありませんが。
Saber's really not worried at all. That's so funny. Where were they hiding? No, when did they get this far in? Those things, like bad building blocks, are gathering with spider-like movements. And on top of that, they aren't the only presence I feel. Many more bones are surrounding this mansion.
シロ、横です。
I jump away from the wall instantly. Slash at the bones sliding up on me. After that, Saber smashes away the bones to protect my back. Thanks, Saber. Thanks for the assist. The bones move in with loose movements and all attack in the same way. It's not hard to repel them, but the house gets destroyed by every attack. No. And I only have a wooden sword. Even with the strengthening magic on it, it won't last much longer. And I don't want to think about it, but the number of these bone creatures might be infinite. We might continue the skirmish until we collapse.
どっから湧いてやがるんだ、こいつら。
I complain with my back to Saber. Not many bone creatures are coming for me. They must be coming from inside the house as well, but most of them are coming from in the yard. Saber's slashing away at the ones coming from there. Their goal is the living room. As Emiya and Tohsaka are in the living room, Saber's busy dealing with the ones heading there. Okay, Saber. Saber's readying her sword. Her sword isn't invisible now. Maybe there's no need to hide it now, but the golden sword is glowing to show off its true powers.
待てセイバー、ダメだ。エクスカリバーは使うな。うちが吹っ飛ぶ分には構わない。構うけど、それでも周りは住宅地だ。ここでそんなものを使われたらどうなるかわかるだろう。
I yell while parrying bones in front of me.
マスターの指示ならば従いますが、これだけの数をまともに相手にするのは面倒です。一掃しなければいずれ窮地に立たされます。
You have like a tornado hurricane attack or something?
分かってる。要するにあれは使い魔の類
She's like avoiding these attacks.
操り手を叩けば一網打尽だ。
She looks so cool.
セイバー、キャスターの気配は探
So
れ
in
るか。
love with Saber.
探るまでもありません。 キャスターは庭にいます。
She's just in the yard?
気配を隠しもしないということは私たちを誘っているようですが。
Alright, let's go talk to her.
構わない。誘いに乗ろう。どっちにしたってこんなことを続けてたらこっちが先に参っちまう。
私は一向に構わないのですが。ではこのままキャスターを。
The yard is right there. If Caster's in the yard, it shouldn't be too hard to get there. That means losing the defense. It's fine now since Saber's here, but the defense holding the bone creatures off will go away when Saber goes out to the yard. I should... Okay. Believe in Tohsaka. Okay, let Saber take care of Caster. Believe in Tohsaka. What did Tohsaka say? Hold up, let's save again. Oh wait, I'm supposed to save this in a different spot. I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to save it like here or something. Anyway. We gotta go with Saber, I'm guessing. The sound of glass breaking. I hear fighting in the living room.
シロ、指示を。迷ってる時間はありません。
Right. I know. Either way, we're making the situation worse by delaying the
キャスターを
decision.
叩く。イリアは遠坂に任せると言ったんだ。
Oh, believe in Tohsaka's ability to protect. Yeah, okay.
では行きましょう。マスター、私の背中を任せます。
I got you, Saber. After those on believe in Rin. Holy crap. Saber runs smashing away the swarming bone creatures. It looks like a snowplow driving through the snow, or through snow. The bone warriors vanish without even being able to approach Saber. Are they like snowflakes? There's so many scattering bones that I feel like I'm in a snowstorm. She told me I'd have her back, but there's no need to protect her like this. She more that makes me realize how great a swordsman she is. Saber charges without doubt. The foundation for all these bones, to defeat the unseen sixth servant that has invaded this mansion. Saber stops. The swarming warriors cannot be seen anymore. This must be the end as someone is standing there. A distorted figure. The figure, wearing some kind of robe that cannot be seen, as if only that spot is smudged in black. So we did see Caster in the, I believe it was the second episode of this series, because we got a bad ending. A black shadow. I'm assaulted by an unknown unease that is the instant I look at it.
セイバー。なるほど。確かにこれならバーサーカーを倒し得るわね。私の増票では足止めにもならないでしょ。
The figure snickers. It seems the thing in black is a master of the bone creatures. Servant's caster. Sabento casta.
マスターがいない。
Demo. I don't see any sign of a master near the figure. Is Caster the same as Lancer? The type to take action away from their master? Caster's voice actress has passed away. Are you serious? Wait, really? Yes. Who voiced her? wait, hold up. Her? She voices Tamamo? No way. Bro, this is my goat. I love Tamamo. Wait, this isn't Caster's voice. What am I doing? Hey, Google. Caster. Fate. Atsuko Tanaka. Oh. Why would they go... Who is this lady? Oh, they gave me Caster from Fate's Extra. No! Oh no, that's sad. Rest in peace. Incredible actress. Incredible actress. That was recent too. What is she in? I like how like we're in the middle of a fight and I'm doing this. She's She's in Ghost and Shell. Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, that's sad. No! Rest in peace.
Kisama, 契約が切れているのか?
Saber asks unpleasantly.
ええ。彼は私の主にふさわしくなかった。
She's really talented.
だから消えてもらったし、消えてしまったわ。
I don't know what kind of expression the black robe is making, but Castor answers in a cold voice.
マスター殺し。では、貴様のマスターは?
Kiritsugu.
とっくに死んだわ。
Oh no.
けれど問題はないのよ、セイバー。私たちは魂食いでしょ。魔力の供給源なんていくらでも溢れている。あとはそう、聖杯さえ手に入れてしまえば心配は何もなくなるでしょうね。
貴様も現世の復活を望むのか。どこの英霊かは知らぬが、そのためにかつての誇りを捨てたのか。
あら、人間風情に使われるのは誇りを捨てるとは言わないのかしら。
Nope.
私はそれが我慢ならなかっただけよ。今も昔も誰かの手足になるのはこりごりなの。だから使う側に回っただけ。
だろうな。私も貴様の非業になど興味はない。
Saber's body inclines a little. There's only about 10 meters to Castor. Saber should be able to close in on Castor in under one breath and slash Castor away.
物騒ね。
Lady, are you human?
せっかく話し合いに来たのに問答無用だなんて。これでも手加減はしたつもりなのですよ。
I went easy on you, Castor.
貴様と話すことなどない。
Die here in grace. Yo, Saber's a goat. Saber's a goat. Saber intends to kill Castor. I won't oppose. I can only smell blood on Castor. I bet what Castor said about killing her master is true. This raid was also intended to kill everyone here. You hate making typos? Yeah. But I know what you mean. So there's no reason to stop Saber. First of all, Castor won't even be a match for Saber. I can sense Castor's ability. Castor's the weakest when it comes to one-on-one combat. In this situation, Castor can do nothing but fall to Saber. The issue is...
Saber.
Shirou, the issue is you're here. So she can easily just distract Saber and get you. But I can't shake off this strange unease. This isn't like the hopeless premonition of death like with the Berserker. It must be physiological hatred or an alarm against something bad. My left hand throbs as if to tell me that Saber shouldn't go near that thing. My command seals. I hesitated too long. Saber jumps and sprints to the black shadow. The distorted shadow smiles. Castor doesn't seem to be panicking about the approaching Saber. What did she say? Okay. Castor says something in a language I can't hear and casts something that appeals to the brain more than words. She's speaking Elvish. What the heck? The world distorts in that instant. No, the density of air changes only around Saber. Shirou's having a hero run. For real. I guess it's too late now. A huge impact. The ground sinks. It seems to be something large came crashing down onto Saber. No. There was a murmur like a spell. Spells can indeed be shortened. The easier the magic, the shorter one can reduce the spell to change the self. But what's occurring before me is great magic. No magic can express that in one word. Even if it is possible, they'd have to prepare a catalyst before like Tohsaka does. But still, Castor executed great magic with just one murmur. Castor isn't just on a different level. If that was Castor's magic, that figure is no mere magic. Saber's frozen on the spot. Her leg froze as it kicked off the ground. She's bound in space right now. No, the air surrounding her is transformed into something like a clear gelatin. Is Archer around? No, Archer died trying to get Berserker. Even if I try to approach her, I'm pushed away by an invisible soft membrane. It seems that this is only around Saber, but as long as her feet are not on the ground, Saber cannot move.
侮ったよねセイバー。あなたの時代の魔術師がどれほどだったかは知らないけど、この指は寝台に生きたもの。こんなマッセの魔術師たちから見れば、私の技は魔法のそれでしょう。
A laugh comes from the black robe. Saber still bound in space.
なんだ、本当にこの程度ですか、キャスター。
Saber. Saber, you're joking. Saber. Bait and switch. She's like, is this it? She spits those words out.
対魔力。そんな私の魔術すら弾くというのか。
She's like, hey, is that it? Anyway, time to kill you. The black robe retreats. After canceling Caster's magic in an instant, Saber dashes with lightning speed. But I... Oh, decisions. Wait, what is my guide telling me? What is my brain telling me? We should probably kill Caster, I don't know. That timing, she got it. Or don't do it, Saber. Okay, I think this is going to be a command seal. Or maybe she'll just listen to me. That timing, she got it. So this is hold on, let me save. Let me save like a normal person. Hello? Okay. They don't want me to save? Gotcha, okay. Do I have any, like, backup save? Cancel. I'm gonna save here. Unpick, don't do it. Saber raises her sword. I feel like it's a trap. If she goes in, what's gonna happen? She's gonna go to the place, try to catch Caster. But she's gonna have to fight Assassin at Ryudo Temple. And she's not ready. She's already within striking distance. But I run to Saber as if driven by the pulse of my heart. Saber suddenly stops. It's not that Caster did something. Saber felt something from Caster and stopped herself. Saber instantly tries to dodge it, but Caster must have hidden something in the ground as hands of bones burst out of the ground and grasp Saber's feet.
予知直感まで持っているとは予想外だったけれど、これで次ね、セイバー。
Does she have rule break? Oh, the rule breaker. Oh my goodness. It's a weirdly shaped dagger. It's thin and brittle and the blade not suitable for killing. But Saber detests this blade, and Caster swings it as if this is her chance for victory. Saber must be surprised, getting her feet grabbed from the ground. She does not even repel the dagger, and takes it in astonishment. I can hear Caster's voice behind me. I can't see what the robe's expression is like. All I could do was stand in front of Saber and take the blade in her place. Another bait and switch. I know. Of course she sacrificed herself for Saber, but it wasn't a good job. I didn't have enough confidence to block Saber's dagger straight on. So I figured out it would be more certain if I covered Saber and held her in my arms as if to hide her. As a result, Caster's dagger wrenched open my back. I stopped myself from crying because of the pain and strengthened my grip on Saber.
Shirou.
I can't tell what words are being said beside my ear. Before I can tell her to jump away, Saber must have understood. My body moves. Saber jumps back as if to shake off the hands coming from the ground, and I'm carried with her. Saber's voice is urgent. Even though she laid me on the ground softly, the pain in my back just increases. It's like having my back cut with scissors and then having lead driven into it. From this pain, it feels like a cell phone is being pushed into the wound. I guess she's not panicking, but the loud voice, rare for Saber, makes me rather calm.
こんなの痛いだけでどうってことない。
Hit her with Excalibur. Just do it. Blow up the house. Nodding my head, I point at where Castor should be.
はい、すぐに決着をつけます。少しの間だけ辛抱してください。
Saber faces Castor once again.
今のが貴様の宝具か、キャスター。
Saber's voice sounds threatening. The dark shadow clucks her tongue in irritation and raises the warped dagger in her hand.
ええ、見ての通り生倉で人間一人殺せないものですけどね。あなたが直感した通り、ある事柄に関してのみ万能とされる魔法の札よ。触れたくないのなら私には近寄らないことね、セイバー。
Even though she says so, I could sense less composure in Castor than before. Even as powerful as Castor is, as long as she uses magic, she won't be able to hurt Saber. No matter what kind of noble phantasm that dagger is, it won't do any good against Saber now.
お前ならあとは問題なく倒すはずだ。
Jeez, Shirou. I order her, gritting my teeth.
あら、それでいいの、セイバ
Kill
ー。
Castor, kill. Destroy.
確かにあなたなら私を追い詰められるわ。けどその間に誰がそこの
Yeah,
男を
that's what I was
守るの
thinking.
かしらね。
Shirou's completely vulnerable
言うま
right
で
now.
もないでしょうけど、私の魔術が通じないのはあくまであなただけ。
貴様。
Saber says so from the bottom of her lungs. The sound of bones increases. They surround us. I made a mistake. Even if I could save Saber, it's pointless if I'm hurt like this. I'll only be a burden like this. If it was just Saber, Castor would it be a match for her?
話し合いに来たと言ったな、キャスター。
セイバー。
マスターは黙っていてください。今はこれが正し
Hey
い選
guys, we
択で
made
す。
the right choice. Anyway. Saber lowers her sword. I think I hear Castor laugh amidst the surroundings of sounds of bones.
話を聞こう、キャスター。条件によっては見逃してやってもいい。
正気？あなたたちの命は私が握っているのですよ。そんな強気な態度に出られるとつい握りつぶしてしまいそうだわ。
間違えるな。貴様が握っているのは私ではなく、
Cook.
私のマスターの命だけだ。
If Saber had one ranged
それを
attack,
潰
she
すと
could
いう
just
のなら
blow
私も容赦は
Castor's
し
head
ない。
off.
この身が消え去る前に我が剣のすべてをもって貴様を焼き尽くす。
She's gonna hit her with Excalibur 5 times over. The air freezes. Even the bones around Castor are cowed by Saber's words.
いいわ。そこの坊やには手を出さない。もともと私の目的はあなただもの。
初めから私が目的？
そうよ。バーサーカーを倒したほどの英霊を見逃す手はないわ。残るサーバントは私とあなた。
What about
それ
Assassin?
にランサーだけ。あなたを味方に引き入れればランサーなど敵ではない
It's
も
been a
の。
while, man. Hey, Kakura. Yeah, I know. I was supposed to stream more often, but I kind of just got busy. And then my roommates. How am I doing? I'm doing good today. I love Fate so much. I'm so glad I'm reading this again. I miss this game. I miss Saber. But yeah, it's definitely been a while. How are you? I wish Rifley was here. Where's Rifley? She would love this.
残り3人。では、アサシンはすでに倒されたのか？
さあ、もういないのだから倒されたのでしょう。主も守れないサーバントは消えて当然よ。
Wow. Assassin was beaten. Then the master at Ryudo Temple is no more? I didn't even know his identity, but that means another master has disappeared. The only remaining servants are Saber, Caster, and Lancer, and who has not shown himself since the first night.
くだらない無駄話はそこまでよ。 私が欲しいのはあなたのその宝具だけ。マスターを殺されたくなければおとなしくその剣を渡しなさ
い。You're not taking that. Sorry. You're not taking that.
それこそ無意味だ。この剣を扱えるのは私だけだ。宝具はその持ち主でなければ使えないと英霊ならば分かっていよ
う。What about Gil? They don't know about him yet.
ああ、そうだったわね。けどそれならあなたごといただくまでの話よ、セイバー。
ちょっと待って。
どんなに優れた騎士でも捕らえてしまえばどうとでも怪獣できるし、何よりあなたは私の好みですからね。
More than anything, I like you. This is so funny because it's carnival Phantasm, right? She in like, what do they do? I wish I had a clip of it, but like Caster has like a bunch of figures and cosplay of Saber, and she like makes her own figurines, and like she's like Saber's like #1 fan. It's the funniest thing ever.
しつけるのは楽しそうだわ。
Okay, great. She's also into BDSM. Caster sounds really delighted. My lacerated consciousness boils up. I kick the pain in my back aside and get up. You miss Baber too? Yeah. She's a goat. Her master put a ring on her finger after finding out. Yeah, that was funny. He was like, yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Want to get married? Can't let Saber fall under Caster's control just because of me. I decided to protect Saber, so I can't stay down with this kind of a wound. What is he doing? I take the wooden sword in my hand and swing at the bone creature surrounding me.
いけない、シロ。
Saber's voice sounds urgent.
そう。自殺したいのなら止めはしないわ。
Caster sounds delighted. The sound of many bones hitting against each other, as if to nullify all those sounds. What the heck? What the heck? All the bones are swept away instantly by a heavy rain of arrows. Archer? I stand there dumbfounded. The arrows that showered down like rain have disappeared, as if they were an illusion. But it cannot be an illusion. The swarming bone creatures do not exist anymore.
誰だ?
Caster looks up. Saber must have already noticed this guy. Saber's looking up at this thing on the top of the wall with surprise. Oh, wrong archer. Oh my god. You're kidding. You're kidding. You're kidding. Yo. Everybody, get ready. There's something unexpected there. The man with his back to the moon is golden. The man clad in gold is looking down at the yard with a cruel smile. She must have instinctively realized that he has destroyed her troops as Caster raises her voice. The man doesn't answer. No. He hasn't even taken notice of Caster. He's only looking at one person. Carp.
答えなさい。何者かと聞いているのです。
Caster's voice sounds emotional, and with that, the man finally looks at Caster. Caster gasps, stared at by those red eyes. The ultimate Saber simp? Nah, he's not like me. He's a creep. He's a creep. He's not a simp, he's a creep. The man's stare is so cold. That thing isn't treating Caster as human. Even I can tell from here. It's only natural for Caster, the target of that stare, to be terrified by that pressure. I shouldn't have mentioned Gil, I jinxed. You summoned him. I thought he would come in later. She asks in a trembling voice. She must know she'll be swallowed if she doesn't do so, but... Dang! The man answers with a verdict of death. A snap. When I realize the sound is of his fingers snapping, the tragedy's already begun. Many weapons suddenly appear in space and shoot out at Castor like a machine gun. Castor raises her arm. Concept of a shield. A film-like glass is created right above Castor. It probably has a strength equaling Berserker's body, but it was useless because it was made out of... But was it useless because it was made out of glass? Built like a crystal, it cannot even block one of the showering weapons and shatters into pieces. A dumbfounded voice. Without showing any concern for Castor's question, they pierce the black robe. There's no mercy at all. The robe is pierced by lances. As the robe is blown away, more lances pierce it. The man who says mongrel a lot. Mongrel intruder from beyond the fog. Thou art tarnished, it seemeth. The sword falling into her body, an arrow into the arm falling to the ground, and the axe into her pained head. Each becomes a deadly guillotine. Survival's impossible. Castor's completely cut apart and dismantled. She's now looked like a mountain of red meat. Holy crap! He obliterated her. Wind blows. The black robe who lost its master floats away. Floating away, the shredded robe barely keeps its form. Now, it is all that remains of what used to be Castor. Holy crap, wait. Holy crap. What the heck? Yo, Archer's using hacks. Yeah, definitely. In the anime adaptation of this, Castor's like a villain for like a couple episodes. She kidnaps Sakura and makes Sakura into like sex woman, and then Gilgamesh like shoots her with the arrows as she protects Kiritsugu. Where is Kiritsugu? What is... I feel bad for her too. I didn't know it was possible either, but like she got obliterated. She tried to protect herself with that spell, and then all of her limbs got cut off, and then her head got split in half. Run, Saber, run, Shirou. It's now or never. Oh, they can't escape. I can't say anything. My strained mind just watches the black robe floating miserably in the wind. In that instant.
無礼者。俺が失せろと言ったのだ。特自害するが礼であろう。
The golden man roars in a voice full of contempt. It's not an illusion. The black robe twists like a wave, grows black wings, and tries to fly away. But it's too late. I don't know what the man did, but it's just that a crack ran through this night sky. The dislocation in the sky swallows the black robe. It reminded me of someone getting run over by a steamroller. Is she still alive? The black robe falls. Underneath it is Castor, unscathed. There. Oh my god. A swarm of swords. Oh my goodness. She didn't even get it. She got 30 minutes of screen time. The storm of swords showers onto her. The scream echoes through the night. The swords multiply in response to the scream, and the scream gets louder in return. Yeah, they can't escape. Shirou quick, pull an unlimited blade. Use unlimited blade. That's what I'm saying. Like, save Castor. Holy crap. I've never felt bad for her in my life, but this is just awful. Castor must have regenerative powers like Saber. She cannot die even when swords are stabbed into her, so her figure's just too miserable. Guess Castor got outcasted. Yeah, you're banned. Goodbye. Wait, so she's regenerating around the swords, and now she's just got like a bunch of swords sticking through her. Ugh, the rain doesn't stop. The weapons each differ in shape, and none of them are the same. I don't want to admit it, but each one of those weapons equals the noble phantasms of the servant. The merciless reign of noble phantasms. Castor struggling under it just like... Dang. she's losing it.
おかしいおかしくて
The child support is due after the punch. Golly. She's just losing it. And that ends it. With a black mist hiding Castor, the servant disappears. The infinite cycle of torture that I thought would last forever lasted only about 10 seconds in reality. Through it all, Saber stares at the Golden Knight standing on top of the wall.
魔術師風情騎士王を捕らえるなどと口にするのも
He
大
got
切
her dead. Wow, he just said, "Oh, you're dead." Snaps his fingers and
あれは王である俺のものだ王の宝に手を出す輩にはかような串刺しが似合っていようさて久しいなセーバー覚えているか俺が下した決定を
the man says in an intimate manner. Saber doesn't answer, but her glare is different from before.
なんだその顔は
He's gonna ask her to be his, like, maiden of pleasure so that he can come back to his little garden of Gilgamesh or whatever it's called, the Babylon, and have her be his, like, wife.
あれから10年だぞすでに心を決めても良い頃だがああもっともそれは俺だけの話なのかお前にとってはつい先日の話であったまったく男を待たせるとはたわけた女
And this is why I don't like Gilgamesh, because he is misogynistic. The man laughs happily. My chest is hurting. Partly from seeing that tragedy, but more than that, I feel sick when that man looks down on Saber with such a ridiculous expression.
まだ雑種が残っていたか
Commenting unhappily, the man turns to the mansion. There, on the porch in front of the living room, are Emiya and Tohsaka.
何
Get inside!
あれ
Get inside! Emiya, get inside! Emiya, get inside. Emiya looks up at the man as if she's seen a ghost. Straining her eyes, she shakes her head, saying it's impossible.
あなた誰なの
たわけ見てわからぬかこの身はお前がよく知る英霊の一人であろう
嘘
Yeah, I don't like the Archer version, but somewhat like the caster. Okay, my friend said the same thing. She was like, when he's in Grand Order, he's like a good dude. I don't know. Like the Grand Order movies, like Caster or Gilgamesh. We'll see when I finally watch those. And I need to watch the Prisma series. Emiya jumps off the porch and glares at the man.
知らない私あなたなんて知らない私が知らないサーバントなんて存在しちゃいけないんだから
待てイリア
My call to restrain her comes too late. The cluster of magical energy releases, or Emiya releases, shoots straight for that man. A clanging sound. The man didn't do anything. A mirror-like shield appears in front of him and reflected Emiya's magical energy shot. As she fired the magical energy in anger, there's no way she can react to it. Emiya stands dumbfounded before the magical energy she fired. She tried to hit him with Tohsaka.
聞いた
Yeah, for real, Caster Gil is honestly a good dude. She's barely saved by Tohsaka, who instantly blocked it.
なるほど今回はまた変わり種だな前回の鉄を踏まぬよう少しは工夫したということか
The man looks at Emiya, a cold stare at the one directed at Saber, a stare prizing a possession.
やだやだやだやだやだ私はあなたなんて嫌い
Ilya still glares at the man, pinned by
貴
Tohsaka.
様の事情なぞ知らん。いいから早く開け。そら、せっかくの5人目なのだからな。
Oh, she has to open the Holy Grail because she's a homunculus. I mean, he's like chaotic good in a way. The man speaks plainly. What kind of effect does it have? Ilya shakes violently and faints. That's it. That's all that'll happen. All Tohsaka and I can do is look up at that man. We both understand. He isn't looking at us. We would just share Castor's fate if we raised our voices. But Saber's different. She's staring at the Gold Knight in a different kind of
なぜ
silence.
あなたが見解しているのです、アーチャー。
Saber tries to control her voice. Tohsaka and I can only be shocked by her
なぜも
words.
何もなかろう。聖杯は俺のものだ。自らの持ち物を取りに来て何が悪い。
ふざけたことを。あなたはそのような英雄ではない。いや、そもそも。
やめておけ。その先を口にしては戦わざるを得なくなるぞ、騎士王よ。いや、もとよりそのつもりであったが、今日がそがれた。さ
Oh, whoopsie. Actually, I'm not sorry for skipping your dialogue, Gil. I don't like you. Saying so, the man turns away. He turns his back as if saying he has no interest in us.
いずれ会うぞ、セイバー。あの時から俺の決定は変わらぬ。次に出向くまでに心を決めておくがいい。
The man disappears. With that, the tension in the air vanishes and the yard returns to its usual silence. But that's the only thing that returned. My home is ruined, and Ilya's unconscious. Saber's keeping her back to us, still bears that heavy silence. I lay a futon down in the living room and place Ilya on it. Even though she's unconscious, Ilya's face looks calm, and there doesn't seem to be anything wrong with her.
ほら、よそ見しない。包帯がずれるじゃない。
She hits my back. Don't hit his back.
大阪、お前怪我人に
Why
なん
did you
てこと
hit?
しやがるんだ。
Okay, whatever.
うるさい。人がせっかく手当てしてあげてるんだから、少しはおとなしくしてなさいっての。ほら、右手あげて。もう必要ないとは思うけど、一応こっちにも薬塗っとくから。
冷たいってそれ。
So, how are we gonna win the Holy Grail War, guys? What's the plan?
触覚があるってことは平気な証拠よ。はい、次包帯ね。
She'll get on that training arc. You need unlimited blade works. Definitely. She skillfully wraps a bandage around my right shoulder. I forget how they did it in the anime for this route. It's past 10. After returning to the living room, Tohsaka started to treat my wounds. She started, but the wounds have mostly already healed, so all that's left is to treat them just for show.
はい、おしまい。にしても、ほんとデタラメな体ね。
We need
それ
unlimited
だ
blade
けの
works
治
like
癒
right
能
now.
力を持ってるのは
Yeah, we
吸
needed that.
血
We
鬼ぐ
needed
らい
that
なもの
before
よ。
Castor got obliterated, just for... She got humiliated.
あなた、本当に人間？
Hold on. I think she asked me something similar a while
あの
ago.
な、俺はまっとうな人間だよ。
Yeah, I'm a regular guy.
俺だってどうしてこんななのか知らないんだから、聞かれたってわかるもんか。
冗談。まっとうな人間が脊髄切られてピンシャンしてるかっていうのよ。便利だからあえて追求しなかったけど、いい加減不気味になってき
Getting
た
too
わ。
freaky.
もしかしてあんた、首を切られない限り死なない土地の出だったりしない？
Wait, where's the training montage track? They didn't have it somewhere. What was that? The worst part is Tohsaka's seriously considering that. Wait, I think she's right. I think she's right. What was it? It was one of the bad endings. Ilya was like, we're gonna keep you alive, and then after that we're gonna cut your head off. But we're gonna keep you alive and torture you till we're done. She might come after my neck one day with an axe in hand.
ね？セイバーだってそう思うでしょ？ 原因はセイバーだとは思うんだけど、そ
Saber's
れに
not
したって
listening.
不死身すぎるっていうか。
She is pissed off.
は、シロウの治癒能力はシロウのものではないのですか？
そんなわけないじゃない。強化の一つ覚えのシロウがそんな高等技術をマスターしてると思う？こいつのデタラメぶりは間違いなくあなたとつながってるからよ。セイバーの自己回復能力がそのままシロウに流れてるんじゃない？
そうなのでしょうか。今までそのようなつながりは感じませんでしたが、それならば今も私の魔力はシロウに流れていなければおかしいですし、第一、私の自然治癒はシロウほど強くはあります。
セイバー、どうしたの？いきなり青ざめた顔しちゃって。
Damn, you're a tsundere, not a yandere. Don't change genre. So it's time to get frisky. You need the energy. Uh-oh. Saber staring into space as if she can't hear Tohsaka. Wait. Wait, are we serious? Wait, are we actually doing it?
まさかそんなはずは。
Shaking her head, Saber looks away. Tohsaka and I look at each other. Saber's acting strange. No, I know why. Saber's spirit has been low since that golden knight appeared.
まあ、シロウのことは保留にしておきましょう。それよりセイバー、あなたさっきのやつと顔見知りだったの？
Hey, y'all are the
あの
professionals.
金ピカ、セイバーが自分のものだとか言ってた
You
け
guys are
ど。
the professionals. Saber doesn't answer. It's obviously something she doesn't want to talk about. But I still want to know. Tohsaka's question is mine as well.
セイバー、知っているなら教えてくれ。さっきのあいつは何だった
Wait,
んだ？
okay, she knows.
セイバーはあいつのことをアーチャーと言っていただろう。
What could it be? Wait, she knows that Avalon. Wait, does she know that Avalon is inside of him? Who was that guy? You called him Archer. What could she be worried about?
はい、認めたくはありませんが、私は彼を知っています。ですがそれはありえない。
She thinks.
サーバントは7人だけです。彼が召喚されるはずがない。
サーバント？やっぱりあいつサーバントなのか？
Yeah, this is about to get into Fate Zero. Which is technically an alternate route, apparently. Oh, wait, I was joking. Oh, yeah, let me just play. No, that's obvious. She's gonna say that Gilgamesh... She's, like, surprised that Gilgamesh won the Holy Grail and got immortal... or got resurrected. And now he's back to get it again to force Saber to probably marry him. But in that case, there's a big problem.
彼のクラスはアーチャーです。もちろんリンが契約したアーチャーとは全く別の英霊で、その能力も英雄としての気質もあまりに違いますが。
I know that too. It only lasted a short while, but I was able to feel how much of a monster he was.
ちょっと待って、おかしいわよそれ。あいつがアーチャーのサーバントならそれで8人目よ。
Right, but he was the archer in the
一つの
last
期間で
war.
召喚できるサーバントは7人が限度のはずでしょ。数が減ったから補充するなんてことは絶対
It's
にない。
interesting because in the Samurai
そもそも
Remnant,
7人以上の
there's
召
just
喚
like,
は聖杯だって魔力が
also
持
in
たないわ。
Fate Apocrypha and Fate Extra, you can have as many servants
サーバントが7人って
that
い
are
う
just
のは
walking around.
それが一度に呼び出せる限度数だからでしょ。なら8人目はどうしたって呼び出す。セイバー、あなた前回の戦いであいつと出会ったの？
その通りです、リン。前回の聖杯戦争における最後の一日、火の海の中で私は彼と戦った。
My body tenses up for an instant. That's the sea of fire that Shirou thought he was gonna die in when he was 7 years old. Oh my god. Yeah, I wrote different. One shoots swords from his treasury, and one shoots swords that he copied from his mind. Saber fought him in a sea of fire. Yep, that one. It's nothing new. Kotomine already told me that fire was caused by the Holy Grail War. So this shouldn't be a surprise. It's just... I was unconsciously trying not to think about it until now.
決着はあなた、あいつをきちんと倒したの
She couldn't because Kiritsugu told her...
倒してはいません。いいえ、倒すことはできなかった。なぜなら私は
逆にあいつに任された。今回とは違う。きちんと召喚されて敵なしだったあなたが勝てなかった相手ね。
Saber hangs her head and doesn't answer. That pretty much answers her question.
セイバーが勝てなかった。
Oh, so, okay. Saber, don't worry. It's the new war. And look, you're immortal. Just for the next war, you know, you got it. Oh my gosh. Mr. Inuyana. What's up? How you doing, man? It's been a while. Damn, Shirou save her quick. I know, give her some food. Not just the imperfect Saber as she is now, but Saber with her full power. Is that even possible? If you look at her skills as a swordsman, Saber certainly is invincible. Admittedly, Saber was a weaker against Berserker, but Saber has that noble phantasm. The noble phantasms of other servants are powerful, but Saber exceeds even them. Glad to see you still in the grind. Yeah, you know, I would have finished this route a while ago if my roommates weren't so loud. It's not even college at this point. It's just my roommates are so loud, so I can't really record. And I try to tell them to be quiet, but you know they don't listen. But I definitely did miss reading this game. I miss Saber. Yeah. But I'm glad. Noble phantasms of other servants are powerful, but Saber's exceeds even them. I don't think there's any hero she can't beat using her holy sword.
それじゃあ決まりよ。あいつ今回の戦いで呼ばれたサーバントじゃなくて、前回からそのまま残ったサーバントなんじゃない？そうでなければ辻褄が合わないもの。
That's right, Tohsaka. My mind stops. It's not that I agree with Tohsaka, but when she said what she said matches what I've been hoping for since yesterday.
ですがそれは
ですがも何もないわ。それ以外に説明がつかないんだから。一度の聖杯戦争で呼び出せるのは7人だけ。それ以外のサーバントがいるとしたら、それは前回生き残った勝者だけじゃなくて。
A heavy silence. But, yo, my upstairs neighbors are having a dance competition with bears. Why is it so loud up there? Anyway, why is she in such a good mood?
トーサカ、何が嬉しいんだよ、お前。
当然じゃない。だって前例がいてくれたのよ。あいつが何者か知らないけど、要するに前回の戦いで最後まで勝ち残ったサーバントなんでしょ？
Yeah.
ならあいつは聖杯を手に入れたのよ。で、その恩恵でずっと世界に残ってる。つまり聖杯さえ手に入れればサーバントを世界に留めておけるっていう見本じゃない。
You want to
あいつを
capture
とっ
him
捕まえ
and
て
question
詳し
him
い
about
話を
it?
聞きたいぐらいよ。
Tohsaka, how do you plan on capturing him? Just tell me that. Since you have so many plans, right? You can see how the mysteries of this route are set up for first-time readers. Oh yeah, definitely. It's very interesting. I imagine... I wish I could live in an alternate reality where this was my first time doing Fate. And I made all the wrong choices, and I did all this stuff. And I'm learning about these characters for the first time through this novel. Like, I wonder how that would be. Loved a Goofy movie as a kid. And here I thought Tohsaka was the brains of the group. Yeah. Let's see what she says. Yeah, you're right. I don't know who he is, but he's a servant, and he's still here after the previous war. That means there's a way for Saber to stay in this world like him.
と
Although...
まあ、 あい
She's
つが
not a
何
true
者で
servant,
何
though.
が目的かは不明だけど、倒すべき敵には変わりなさそうね。セイバー、それであいつの正体は何なの？
Tohsaka.
それがわからないのです。前回の戦いでも私は最後まで彼の正体がつかめなかった。あの英雄にはシンボルとなる宝具が存在しなかった。
That is where you're mistaken. Yo, these upstairs neighbors. I don't know if I can hear it. They're driving me nuts.
シンボルとなる宝具が存在しない。そんなバカな話があるもんか。宝具がないサーバントなんてサーバントじゃないだろう。何よりあいつはさっき。
そうよ、さっき山ほど使ってたじゃない。あれだけあれば正体を探るなんて造作もないでしょ。宝具の形状から該当する英雄を探せばいいんだから。
では聞きますの。リンは先ほどの宝具に
Saber's like,
一つで
hey,
も見覚えは
quit
ありました
asking
か？
me this crap. What do you think?
そんなの当然じゃない。
Saber's like, hey, screw you. Tohsaka ponders. She thinks about it for a minute, but then she tilts her head in confusion.
嘘、そんなはずない。
どうしたトサカ？
信じられない。あの血に濡れてたのは多分ダインスレフで、カマっぽいのはハルペイよね。
I have a question. Can servants reproduce? Like if you got a servant pregnant? like the spirit? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. That's an interesting question. I don't know. I guess I've never heard of a person who tried to get their heroic spirit pregnant, but Saber has a kid technically. That was an important question. Should I look it up? This is such an interesting question. Can servants reproduce? Long-standing question that servants can get pregnant. Is this like some obscure manga? Yeah. So a servant gets pregnant in this book. Also, I've never heard of this book, by the way. I bet Rifley has. Let me ask Rifley. Oh no, this is from... What? Yes, as long as they are incarnate. I was thinking like if they get resurrected as a physical body, then yes, but like... Yo, dude, you got your answer. You're like, hey, buddy. It's
なんか
done.
中華っぽいやつもあったし、お
Wait.
不動産のあれもあったような。
Wait, I gotta remind myself to ask Rifley about Fate Requiem. That's funny. Yo, dude, you got your answer. Oh my god. Yeah, that just got me dead. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Oh my god. Wait, oh wait. And to mention, I'm setting a reminder for myself. And to mention that servants get pregnant. That was such an interesting question. I'm so glad you asked that. I'm mostly British. I carry blonde-haired jeans and blue-eyed jeans. You've trying to... Okay. There was one that looked Chinese and the other that looked like a Buddha thing. Tohsaka looks crazy talking to herself. I guess this is what you call digging yourself a hole.
あれなんかセーバーの剣に似てたけど別物のはずよ。ああいう素朴なデザインは北欧っぽかったし、そういえば大抵の魔剣の原型って北欧だって話だけど。
She knows a bunch of swords? Shirou, this is your thing. You're supposed to know about swords. She starts to grit her teeth.
おい、Tohsaka.
There's no point in leaving her like that. I have to stop her now or there'll be damage. I don't need to add that. I'll be the one damaged.
Tohsaka? いいから戻ってこい。
Tohsaka.
ああ、もう黙っててよ、シロ。あんたがチャチャ入れるから頭が混乱してきたじゃない。
いや、チャチャを入れるつもりはない。あいつのホーグのことだろ。形状だけで言うなら、ダインスレフとハルペ、デュランダルに、バジュラにカラドボルグ。あとゲイボルクもあったか。なんか中華っぽかったのはさすがにわからないけど、有名どころはそんなものじゃなかったか。
それ合ってる。
Just the swords in my thing shut up and stop using. Exactly. He just named all the swords and then some. He clocked her. I'm hurt if she makes a face like that. I'm not knowledgeable, but it just popped into my head.
けど、それってどういうことよ。そんなデタラメな数の宝具を持っている英雄なんていないわ。いえ、そもそも出典がごちゃ混ぜで、もう何が何だか。
I'm so hungry.
ええ。ですから私も彼の正体はわからなかった。英雄の証となる宝具をあの男は湯水のように持っているのです。あまりにも数がありすぎるため、アーチャーの正体を絞り込むことはできなかった。
Would it be here? Probably not. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. Favored by Roland. I have a friend named Roland. This is a Genshin character. Making Mordred won't be impossible. That's why I mentioned stuff about myself. You want to make Mordred so bad. you want to impregnate Saber so bad. I have your archer. Oh, that's Assassin's. Right. Oh, that's the Chinese weapon. That's interesting. The two ponder. Oh, there's certainly no way to tell if he has that many. It's like he's hiding a tree in a forest or something.
シロ、あんたなんかないの？
She glares at me. Yeah, she's definitely taking that out on me.
なんかないのってなんだよ。
だから気づいたこととか推理とか、とにかく瞬間的なひらめきよ。私たちに必要なものは意外性のある意見なの。行き詰まった事態を解決するのは偶然だけなんだから。
She might be right.
なるほど。
Why did I've never heard him laugh like that? なるほど。
失礼ね。戦力外だと思ってるだけよ。
I just think you're useless, so do you have anything?
どうなの？
He literally tried to get her and then she did.
お手上げ。
I give up, honestly. That was like a groans. I've never seen that face before. Groans and
となる
regret.
と結論は一つね。セイバー、あいつが使ってた宝具はみんな偽物だと思わない？そうでもなければ説明がつかないでしょ？
同意見です。ですが。
いや、あれ偽物じゃないぞ。
How did they arrive at that answer? First of all, he wouldn't have been able to pierce Castor with fake noble phantasms.
エミヤ君、その根拠は？
だからあれは本物だって。むしろ他のが偽物っぽい。
Sure could just tell.
いや、あくまで直感なんだ。
Yeah, he could just tell. It's just my intuition.
うまく説明できないんだけど。
Hey, if you're ever writing a
全部
book
本物だぞ。
and you need something explained and why a character knows it, just say this. It's my intuition. That's just how it feels.
ランサーの持ってるゲイボルクはもちろん本物だけど、 さっきのやつが使った槍もゲイボルクの本物だと思う。
It's harder to explain if she makes a face like that. No, forgetting that. Why did I think that? It's just that all the things he used were noble phantasms. I can feel that. Is it because I used projection against Berserker? I could tell they were real noble phantasms just by looking at them. Conception dwells in superior weapons, and something is missing from weapons that merely imitates them in shape. I realized that when I imitated Saber's sword. By that argument, I think all the noble phantasms he used were perfect.
まあ、シローの発言はとりあえず置いておいて。
He has real good eyes when tracing, yeah. It also just works for Shirou because it's Shirou.
あいつの正体がわからない以上、次は目的なんだけど。
His objective is next. Well, he wants the Grail, but we also know he wants Saber. Tohsaka, she knows it too. Tohsaka seems to glance at Saber.
あいつも聖杯を狙ってるのは当然として、気になる点がもう一つあるのよね。
Yeah, go ahead and ask her.
セイバー、はっきり聞いていいかしら。
Man, why does she put on that really evil smile when it comes to this kind of subject?
それはどういう意味でしょうか、リン。
Saber's no clue.
尋ねたいことがあるのならば、遠慮することはありませんが。
なら聞くけど、セイバーはあいつをどう思ってるの？
It seems like he really has the hots for you.
どうもセイバーにお熱のようだったけど。
Shirou is like, do you like my sword, my swordy sword? Because Tohsaka's evil. I'm not following Tohsaka's lead, but I see a glance at Saber. Shirou, what? How? Oh, Shirou. Okay, whatever. Shirou, you heard him say it's rude to make a man wait. Oh, whatever. I don't... Okay. Tohsaka's saying it wrong, but it's true he was attached to Saber. No, it wasn't that nice. He saw Saber as his and only his.
彼が何を考えているかなど、私の知るところではありません。
Cook?
ですが、前回の戦いの折、
She said,
求婚された覚えはあ
hey,
り
the
ま
worst
す。
she can say is no.
無論、剣と共に切って捨てましたが。
The worst she can say is no. But I think that's his goal with this grail. Marriage? You mean... What is that servant thinking?
この場合喜ぶべきか微妙だけど、それなりに悪い気はしないんじゃない？サーバントになってからも求愛されるなんて、女冥利に尽きるってもんじゃない。
You must be happy as a woman. That dude is a creep. He is a creep, Tohsaka. He is a creep.
そのようなことはありません。もとより私にそんな自由はない。
Oh, yeah, she
私の目的は聖杯を手に入れることです。正直、あのようなざれ言は勘に触ります。
そう？セイバーはそうでも、あいつはかなりご執心だったじゃない。
Yeah.
あの手のタイプはね、相手が断っても一向に答えないんだから。セイバーも頑固だし、いっそああいうやつの方がお似合いかもよ。
Tohsaka, 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 you are crazy. I don't know what's so funny, but Tohsaka's words are irresponsible. Tohsaka seems to be happy to be talking to Saber about this kind of thing. Saber seems to have no interest, but...
ですからそのようなことに関心はないと言っているでしょう。彼は確かに優れた英霊ですが、私とは考え方が違いすぎる。
Yeah. Gilgamesh is literally gonna use her as like a personal play toy. Unfortunately. That's kind of funny. I think Tohsaka's never talked about like girly things with Saber. Saber answers honestly.
へえ、だってさシロ、セイバーは男なんて関心
Saber
が
has
な
no
いんだって。
interest in men.
安心した？
I bet Shiro's relieved. Well, maybe she'll be like, well, Tohsaka, it's not that I don't have an interest in men. It's just specifically that type of man. However, if there was another guy...
リン、今のはシローには関係のない話だと思います。今の発言はどこかおかしい。
でしょうね。今のは私の出現だったわ。
The strange part
け
is
ど
the funny
何がお
part.
かしいのかって、おかしいことがお
Rin
か
to
しいわ
stop
け。
talking? No, she should keep talking. This is funny. Look at her giggling. Tohsaka laughs evilly. her eyes seem to be laughing not only at Saber, but at me as well. It irritates me for some reason, and I stand up.
ちょっとどこ行くのよシロ。
Saber, don't be flustered.
お茶、喉が渇いたから。
Yeah.
空いてたから人数分入れてくる。
I spit that thing out and go to the kitchen. I don't know why, but I'm irritated. So I think I'll prepare extra bitter tea for Tohsaka. Oh man. How long is this day? Bro, I'm back to the 4-hour streams. My goodness.
イリアが起きてからにしましょう。
I wanted to get dinner. Then I'll go back to After messing a lot with Saber, she drinks the bitter tea and stands
あ
up.
あ、さっさと寝ちまえ。
She just
間
drank
違
that
って
tea
も
like it
戻
was
ってくるな
nothing.
よ。
Yeah, go to sleep. Don't come back.
それじゃああとはよろしくね。
Shirou, if you have sex, I'm ending the stream. Please don't do that to me. The day will be over soon, I think. I don't know what's so funny, but Tohsaka leaves in a good mood.
シロはどうするのです。傷が癒えたと言っても無理は禁物ですから、今夜は休むべきではないでしょうか。
ああ、そのつもりだ。けど、もう少しイリアを見ている。
Shirou, go to sleep.
問題がないようだったら和室に移して、そしたら寝るよ。
そうですか。それでは、それまで私も付
Yeah,
き添
come
いま
along,
す。
Saber, come along. Why not? Our conversation ends there. It gets really awkward once it's quiet, as Tohsaka is the loud one. No, awkward isn't the right word. There are things I'm worried about and things I need to say, so my mind is impatient. Come to think of it, what I want to tell her is all in a mess. About the Holy Grail, about her still being alive. Even if she does obtain the Holy Grail, there's no salvation for the girl called Artoria. I don't even need to say why. She has no wish for herself even
セイ
now.
バー、さっきの話なんだが。
I mean, Rin doesn't have a soul, so she's not affected by that tea. Yeah, she drank that bitter. She didn't say a single thing about it. She was like, "Oh, thanks for the drink. Thanks for the ocha." Our eyes meet. Her awkward eyes seem to know what I'm going to say.
はい。何でしょうか、シロ。
She tries to block my question with a calm voice, but I have to
だ
tell
か
her.
らさっきの話だ。遠坂も言っていたけど、聖杯を手に入れればサーバントはこっちに残れる
He's
んだ。
gonna ask Saber to stay with him.
いいえ、私は残るつもりはありません。
No!
聖杯を手に入れれば元の私に戻るだけです。
Wait, Saber, look how many relationship points we have. Saber, look. Reconsider, please. Please reconsider.
それで王の選定をやり直すっていうのか。死にかけた自分を救わずに初めからやり直すのか。
はい。国を守るのは王の責務です。
I haven't had tea in
私
so
の
long.
力が及ばなかったのですから、せめてふさわしい王を選び直さなければなりません。
She asserts it as if it has nothing to do with her. Her words really make me angry.
このバカ！いい加減目を覚ませ！王の責務なんて関係ない。セイバーはこうしてここにいるんだから、あとは自分のやりたいことだけやってればいいんだ。セイバーは強いんだろ。ならさっさと戦いを終わらせて聖杯を手に入れてサーバントなんてやめればいい。願い事があるんなら昔に戻ってやり直しなんかするな。自分を変えたいんなら昔じゃなくて今から取り戻す方法を取れってんだ。
Saber doesn't answer. She gives a small sigh.
シロ、しつこいです。その話はもうやめてほしい。
I don't know why. This face looks so cool. Or, I don't know. Anyway. She firmly rejects my opinion.
それに、聖杯があればこの時代に残れるというわけでもありません。アーチャー、あのサーバントは聖杯を手に入れたから残っているわけではない。
セイバー、それはどういう？
ないものは手に入れようがないでしょう。あの日、町が炎に包まれた時、聖杯は破壊されたのです。
Yeah, she was ordered to destroy it.
私を裏切ったマスター、
Tsukihime.
エミヤ・キリツグによって。
Vision oh, I thought he knew this. I forgot. Oh my god. Well, here we go. My vision closes in. I hold my body steady with my hands as if it's about to fall. Or as it's about to fall.
エミヤ切りつぐった。
はい。10年前、前回の聖杯戦争における私のマスターは彼でした。私とキリツグは最後まで勝ち残り、聖杯はキリツグの手に渡った。アーチャーとそのマスターはまだ残っていましたから、あとは彼らを倒すだけで聖杯戦争は終了するはずだった。ですが、キリツグは聖杯を捨てたのです。その結果、町は火に包まれました。あの男は私に命じて聖杯を破壊させた。聖杯に触れられるのはサーバントだけですから。キリツグは最後の霊樹を使って私の手で強制的に聖杯を破壊させたのです。聖杯が失われてはサーバントはこの世にとどまれない。キリツグも私をとどめようとは思わなかった。私の記憶はそこまでです。あのアーチャーとの決着も私を裏切ったキリツグを問いただすこともできなかった。
Well, it's not like I never thought about it. Father was a magus. If he lived in this town all his life, he must have been involved in a Holy Grail war.
なんでそれを言わなかったんだ。
Oh my god. I should not have watched Fate Zero.
前のマスターだったって。
It kind of sucks. This is a really big reveal, huh?
通常、サーバントというのは以前の記憶など持ちませんし、同じ英霊がサーバントとして召喚されることもない。私はサーバントとしては異例です。ですから、この件に関しては口に出すべきではないと判断したのです。それにシローにはキリツグがどんなマスターだったのかを語るのは気が進まなかった。
気が進まなかったってどうして？
シロー、あなたが私の過去を夢見たように私もあなたの過去を見てしまった。あなたのことにも驚きましたが、キリツグの変わりようも私には信じられなかった。シローの記憶にいるエミヤ・キリツグは立派な人物です。ですが、私の記憶にある彼はそのような人物ではなかった。一言で言ってしまえば、彼は典型的な魔術師だった。己が目的にしか興味はなく、阻む者は何であろうと排除する。およそ人間らしい感情など彼には見当たらなかった。私が戦いを通して話しかけられたのは3度だけです。
He only spoke to you 3 times during the war? Holy crap. I need to go back and watch the show and count.
それが何であるかは言うまでもないとは思いますが。
Yeah.
残忍というわけではなかったし、殺人鬼というわけでもなかった。けれど、彼には情というものが存在しなかった。キリツグが私を道具として扱ったように、彼本人もまた自身を道具としてしか見ていなかった。キリツグはあらゆる感情を殺し、あらゆる敵を殺した。そこまでして信じたものが何であったのかは私にはわからない。ただその目的であった聖杯を前にして彼は私に破壊を命じた。告白すれば、あの時ほど霊樹の存在を呪ったことも、私を裏切った相手を呪ったこともありません。
There's some truth in Saber's words. No, they must all be true. Come to think of it, I don't know what Kiritsugu was like before that time 10 years ago. Zero's in canon, the Fates Day Night, Hirobuchi's interpretation. Got it. account for their diversion. So it's canon and not canon. It's like... Yeah, I got it. Okay. I couldn't guess anything about him before that time, and I saw no need to learn about such things. It didn't change a thing, even if Kiritsugu was cold-hearted. The man that adopted me was really childlike, so my memory's only my truth. Is my only truth. But what hurts my heart is, if Kiritsugu was really a cold person, his last moments were just too empty.
そうか。じゃあ、俺がセイバーを呼び出せたのも、キリツグの息子だったからなのか。
Kakarot. I got my Japanese R's coming in, bro. Kakarot.
わかりません。キリツグは正規の手順で私を呼び寄せました。マスターとしての適性が高かったキリツグは、歴史のある魔術師の家系に雇われ、聖杯戦争に参加した。マスターとしての準備は、その家系が全て揃えたと言います。彼らは私の遺品をコーンウォールから発掘し、キリツグに委ねて聖杯戦争に臨ませた。キリツグはそれを触媒にして私を召喚したのです。ですからキリツグ本人には私を呼び寄せる因子もなければ属性が近いというわけでもありません。シローが私を引き寄せたのは何か別の力が働いたからでしょう。
I get it. It's not too surprising that father used to be a master. What's surprising is that his servant was King Arthur, the one standing in front of me right now. And one more thing. Saber said that the Holy Grail was destroyed. Then, isn't this war completely meaningless?
わからないな。聖杯がもうないって、セイバーは初めから知っていたんだろう。なら、どうしてこんな馬鹿げた戦いをする気になったんだよ。
確かに聖杯の有無は私には分かりません。けれど私が呼ばれた以上聖杯はなければおかしい。忘れたのですかシロ。私は聖杯を手に入れるためにサーバントになった。逆に言えば聖杯がない場所に私は呼ばれないのです。
いやでもじゃあ聖杯ってのは壊れても治ってるものなのか。
いいえ、聖杯はそう簡単に替えが利くものではない。一度壊れた聖杯が治ることなどないでしょう。
なら
ですがあるはずです。サーバントは聖杯の磁力に惹かれて現れる。聖杯がなければサーバントは現れない。それはあの神父も語っていたのではありませんか。
I just remembered they were gonna go hang out with Ilya for a second, and they're doing all this.
神父。そうか、あいつ。
The supervisor of the Holy Grail War living at the church. That man manages the Holy Grail. Must be able to answer all my questions. The end of the previous war. What happened to the destroyed Holy Grail and to the servant archer? Yeah, he'd definitely be a good person to ask about that. And yes, what did Kiritsugu see at the end of the battle to make him... It's already 11:40. Oh my god! To make him destroy the Holy Grail. What's next? I wake up alone. Even if she's recovered, Saber still has to sleep periodically. Saber went to bed right after that. And I went to bed too, to relieve Saber. That was an hour ago. It's past midnight. I'll be able to sneak out without Saber or Tohsaka finding out now. Shirou, I'm hungry. Get into that freaking warehouse. Go. Are you going to the church? I go without making a sound. Wait, I was wrong. Okay, he's going all the way to the church to ask him about the last war. And then Kira is going to be like, it was destroyed. And yeah, the Holy Grail's real. You just need a dude, or you need a homunculus to activate it. She's gonna be like, whoa, that's crazy. What's a homunculus? I don't even know if that's actually going to happen, but I think I am going to save it here. And we're gonna pick this up on the next stream. We're gonna do what day are we on? We're finishing up 13, so we're gonna do 13 and 14 in the next stream. But that is gonna be it. Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. Yeah, he really is a good person. I mean, who would make a sick, mentally ill freak who relies in people suffering the observer? Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in. I know it's been a while since we last streamed Fate, but I love streaming this game. I love reading this novel, and I cannot wait to finish. Thank you guys for the likes and the new people I met. Thank you guys for tuning in. W stream, W game, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.